Hey guys, I'm Danny Johnson, CEO at TPP, The Positive Porpoise.
I'm Jason Miller from Fins Up SoCal Fan Club.
I'm Scott Howell from Atlanta Dolphin Club.
Mark Angelo, NorCal Dolphin Club.
And you're listening to Clock Blockers, Miami fans' #1 morning show.
Run it, 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 run it.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? It is your boy, Stephen D, and we are live on this beautiful, beautiful Spread Kindness Friday. What is up? Super excited to be hanging out with y'all. Thank you for joining me on this beautiful, beautiful Spread Kindness Friday. I want to say good morning to my Finlaws, my family, with a PH, that is. Super excited that y'all are here on Clock Blockers, home of the #1 Miami fan morning show. I am your host, Stephen D, Stephen Daniels. You can follow me on all social media at Stephen D, SKPL. Also, you can follow Miami Sports Music at Miami Sports Music or at MIA Sports Music on Twitter. Make sure you check it out. Be a lot of fun. Love it. Okay. Also, hey guys, check it out. Hit that like button. If you, on your way in, hit the like button. Doesn't cost you anything to hit the like button. And subscribe to the channel. Subscribe. And tell 10 of your friends today to subscribe to the channel. That's how you can spread kindness right here on the Miami Sports Music Podcast Network. Spread kindness by telling other people to subscribe to the channel. Okay? Also, hey, look, sign up now. Become a member today. There are plenty of beautiful people that are in the chat this morning that aren't members yet of our family. Like I say in my Vin Diesel voice, family. That's right. I'm talking about Shake Money, John 316T. I'm talking about Adam Bushcraft. I'm talking about Paul Glover. I'm talking about Marty Woodley. I'm talking about, who else am I talking about this morning? I'm talking about Adam E. Sign up, become a member today. The link is in the chat now. Would love for you all to sign up and become a member today. Become part of the family. Can we get 3 new members today? 3? I just want 3 new members. Come on. Sign up, become part of the family. Also, hey, look, help the channel grow by donating. There are now 4 different ways. The first 3 different ways you can do it is you can use the YouTube live super chat, which if you're watching live right now, there's a live chat. You'll see a little $ box down at the bottom of the chat. You hit it and you can donate to the channel that way. The second 2 ways are, the second and third ways are, you can use Cash App, which is $MSM Podcast Network. Okay. Also, you guys can also use MSM Podcast Network on PayPal. Okay. So those are the 2 other ways. There's a 4th way. If you're rewatching, there is a brand new feature on YouTube called Super Thanks. What I want you to do, if you're rewatching and you're not watching this live right now, below, or if you go back and you look at any other video that we put on in the past, you'll look right below where the share button is and the like button is. There's also now a heart with a $ in the middle. It's called Super Thanks. You guys can hit that Super Thanks button and you can donate to the channel that way. That's always appreciated, okay? I will tell you that whoever sends the first Super Thanks, I got a little something in store for them. I'll reach out to them, maybe send you a little gift envelope with a couple of cool stickers and patches in it. So I would love to see the first Super Thanks come right through, and the first person to do that, I'll reach out to them. We'll see if we can get them a couple cool things in the mail. All right. Also, hey, look, if you donate to the channel in increments of $5 today we do our Miami Sports Music Podcast Network weekly giveaway. We do it each and every Friday, courtesy of ZSM Sports. What are we giving away today? Well, today we are giving away a Blitz Boys autographed 8x10 Javon Holland and Brandon Jones autographed, JSA certified 8x10. It's really, really cool. I think it'd go great in your fan cave, wherever it is you put your Dolphins memorabilia at. So anybody who donates in increments of $5, you will get an entry into this giveaway. And if you do $10, that's 2 entries. You do $15, that's 3 entries. If you donate through Cash App or PayPal, I'll double your entries. And if you donate $50, that's right, 50, I'll triple your entries. Okay? So you can get buy one, get one. You can get 3 for 1. whatever it is you want to do, we're just trying to raise money and help the channel grow. And we will be doing that giveaway after today's show. So be on the lookout for that, okay? So make sure you guys stay throughout the whole show. We got some really cool stuff, and I would like to see as many people get in on that as much as possible, okay? All right, we got one of the first 3 new members. We got Adam Bushcraft. My man Adam, welcome to the family, man. Thank you for signing up and becoming a member. That is awesome. Love it. It's a beautiful thing. Beautiful, beautiful thing. He says, I donate through PayPal and I give away my raffle tickets, so it's kind of like being part of the family. You're right, Shake Money. You are the man, Shake Money. I will say that. You are part of the family. You'll always be part of the family, Shake Money. You're the man, brother. Also, hey, look, we got one. Can we get 2 new official members to the family today? Okay. Let's see here. He goes, Mark K says, as I live in San Diego, I'm attending the Marlins Padres at Petco. Don't really follow the Marlins, but because of your show, I'm giving them a look. Shout out to you, man. We'll get into that a little bit, Mark K, today. I love it. He says, all right, I joined, Steven. You did, Adam. Welcome to the family, brother. Welcome to the family. Love it. Love it, man. Love new people to the family. All right. Hey, also want to give a big shout out to our major sponsor of the show, our main sponsor, Tail Greeter. If you don't know what Tail Greeter is, go to your app store on your current Apple or Android device, download the app. They got a really cool stuff during it's all 12 months. It's not just football season. No matter what it is you do, NASCAR, football, baseball, basketball, it does not matter. If you want to go to a cool tailgate, download Tail Greeter, the app. See a tailgate near you, go to it. It's a lot of cool stuff. We love Tail Greeter. Shout out to Nick and the entire team over at Tail Greeter. Make sure you download the current app, the free app, on your current Apple or Android device today. All righty then. Enough about all that. Now that we got all that out the way, good morning. Good morning, everybody. How are y'all doing today? Super excited to be hanging out. I got my cup of tea. Was feeling a little under the weather this past 24 hours, but the tea is definitely helping, I must say. We're going to have a co-host on a little bit later. In about 30 minutes, we're going to have our good friend of the channel from East 32 Dolphins Tailgate. We will have Cameron 954 come on and hang out with us. So that will be a lot of fun. So be on the lookout for that. But I want to get right into it, honestly. I want to get into all the Miami stuff that's going on that happened last night, that's happening this weekend. There's a lot to talk about, and trust me, we will get into the Dolphins stuff. So just sit by. We got a lot of stuff to talk about, so let's go ahead and get right into it. Marlins last night losing another heartbreaker. I believe that's 5 in a row that they've lost. They lost to the San Diego Padres 2-1. With my favorite player, Manny Machado, hitting 2 separate solo home runs, one in the first and one in the fourth. Marlins having 5 hits, but just not really being able to get through it. And what sucks about it is, Jazz Chisholm got a hit, Jesus Aguilar got a hit, but Jesus Luzardo, 6 innings, 2 earned runs, 7 strikeouts, pitched a great game, and still couldn't quite get that win that they were looking for, which sucks. Honestly, it really does. So they play again today. It sounds like Mark K from the channel here is going to be awesome. It is going to the game, so that'll be really, really cool. So look, I think when it comes down to it, there's 2 things for the Marlins. Number 1, it's not a race, it's a marathon. You just got to hold out. Number 2, you gotta give support to that starting pitching. If the starting pitching's giving you 5+ innings, 6 innings, you got to get hits and runs behind that. And I don't know what happened. We get swept by Arizona. We then drop one to the Padres. It's not that great, but it's okay. We're going to get to it, okay? It's a long season. All right? They do play again today at 9:40 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for those of us here on the East Coast. On the West Coast, I believe that's a 6:40 start time. First pitch. So have fun with that if you're over there on the West Coast. Mark K, I don't know if you're going to tonight's game or tomorrow's game, but have fun out there. That'll be a lot of fun. Tonight, the Miami Heat play game 3 of the first round of the NBA Finals, conference semifinals, second round. I said first round, second round. Miami currently leads the series 2-0. They will be in Philadelphia tonight. It looks like, again, Joel Embiid, we don't know what's going to happen. It's going to be a game-time decision for Joel Embiid. I think if Embiid comes back, it will make a different Sixers team. Do I know what will happen? I don't know. But my hope is that the moment he comes back, Kyle Lowry comes back. And I'm not saying Kyle and Embiid are the same player. Embiid's 10 times better player than Lowry is. But the fact of the matter is the Miami Heat have been playing amazing top-notch basketball, even without Kyle Lowry on the, coming off, being in the starting lineup. So now you take him. Victor Oladipo has stepped up tremendously. What an assets he's been to the team. And Tyler Herro, that's my boy right now. Hero is my boy. He's been doing it. So my hope is that we break out the brooms and we can do it. But tonight's game 3, we have to see how we look in Philadelphia. My thought is Embiid does come back tonight, but if he doesn't, that's another loss. That's all I got to say. That's another loss. All right, let's go on to the NBA as far as other series that are going on right now. The Phoenix Suns, they will play today at 9:30 p.m. against the Dallas Mavericks. Game 2 last Tuesday. Excuse me. Let me get right into what happened last night, which was Thursday. Nothing happened last night. Wednesdays, there was one game, was the Heat and the Sixers. The Grizzlies and Warriors, last time they played was on Tuesday. Grizzlies won 106 to Warriors 101. I think that's a great series. I'll be honest with you. I think that's the best second-round series there is, the Grizzlies and Warriors. Ja Morant easily playing the best basketball of anybody in the NBA right now, playing against one of the best teams in the Golden State Warriors. That will be a lot of fun, okay? Golden State, Milwaukee and Boston also tied at 1 apiece. That'll be a good game too. So today we got obviously the Heat and Sixers, the Dallas Mavericks and the Phoenix Suns. Tomorrow the Celtics and the Bucks and the Grizzlies and Warriors play again. So look, we got a lot of great basketball coming up this week, and I'm excited about it. I don't know what team you're rooting for, but hopefully it's the Heat, and hopefully you're staying tuned to watch all that. Panthers, baby. Panthers hockey last night. I don't know if you got a chance to watch some Florida Panthers hockey last night, but it was fun. It was fun. I turned on the game when it was 2-1, and then I proceeded to watch them score 3 more goals and it was fun. It was great. It was great. So we ended up winning that game 5-1. Florida Panthers just looked so dominant. And what's funny is, the game 1 was very interesting. This is the first round of the NHL playoffs. And one of the things that crossed my mind last night is watching the NBA, watching the NFL, especially in the NFL, first round of the playoffs, you tend to not see as much. The level of competition is not great. You usually see the higher seeded teams take on the lower seeded teams, and handedly at that. In hockey, I think there's one series that's 2-0. Maybe 2. The rest of them are 1-1. Like, there's the parity in NHL hockey is so crazy, right? The game 1 of the Rangers and the Penguins went to triple overtime in game 1. Penguins won 4-3. And then last night the Rangers come out and they just take care of business, and they won. I think it was like 5-2, 5-3, something like that. So, it's a lot of good stuff going on for the Panthers. Just looked great last night. As far as the Panthers were concerned, Barkov had a goal. Carter had a goal. Aaron Ekblad had a goal. Who else had a goal? Anton Lundell, Mason Marchment. The puck was being looped around to everybody on the ice. And I don't know if you saw this last night, but Tua was at the game. And was having a beer at the game. So I don't want to get it twisted now. He wasn't studying, y'all. Tua wasn't studying last night. He wasn't studying his playbook. He was at the game with his teammates. I'm just saying, don't get upset. I don't want that to become a thing. Tua was at the Panthers game with his teammates, not studying his playbook, getting drunk, drinking Coors Light. I had to say it because I was thinking it last night. I was like, as soon as I saw it, I was like, man, there's going to be people who be like, he should be studying his playbook instead of being at the game with his teammates. Really? Y'all look too much. That's all I got to say. NHL playoffs, just a little look into the rest of the NHL. Yesterday, Dallas Stars beat the Calgary Flames 1-0. Colorado Avalanche beat the Predators in overtime. That series is 2-0. Panthers beat Caps. Rangers beat Penguins. What do they got going on tonight? The Toronto Maple Leafs, Tampa Bay Lightning. You keep a close eye on that because you know the Lightning have our number, but Toronto seems to be putting up a fight, so that's an interesting series to say the least. The Blues as well as the Minnesota Wild today, and the Los Angeles Kings and the Edmonton Oilers also play today. The next Panthers game will be tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so an afternoon game tomorrow. That'll be a lot of fun. That will be in Washington, D.C., at Capital One Arena, I believe, is what it is now. They keep on changing the name there, so I'm interested to. But nonetheless, it'll be an away game. It'll be interesting. The Heat are in Philadelphia, which is like 45 minutes away from me, an hour away from me. And the Panthers are in D.C., which is 45 minutes to an hour away from me. So I've thought about going to the games, but, I'm trying to save the money. So, but it'll be great. It'll be a good series nonetheless for both teams. So it'll be a lot of fun to watch. This weekend, starting today, F1 is here. F1 in Grand Prix starts today. There's a lot of really, really cool stuff going on this weekend with F1. I'm excited about it. I don't know if you guys have seen, a lot of the stuff that's going on at Hard Rock Stadium, but nonetheless, it's a lot of fun to say the least. This track just looks gorgeous. It looks beautiful what they've done down at the Hard Rock. I know for us tailgaters, it's been a pain in the butt, but it looks beautiful. It looks absolutely gorgeous. And I'm excited to see it. I wish I was there to enjoy it more. There have been a lot of really, really cool stuff. Lewis Hamilton there yesterday down at the Hard Rock Stadium. Former champion, great F1 driver, big Lewis Hamilton fan. And then, a lot of drivers, practicing with the Dolphins have been really cool too, which has been a lot of fun. People that cover the race, people that are in the race, a lot of the F1 people, a lot of just really cool stuff. The community out in Miami also bringing them out to see all the F1 stuff, which has been a lot of fun as well. I love it. I want to see it here more. I would love to see it. The race, Adam, is on Sunday, I believe, and I believe it's at like 3 p.m. if I'm correct. But nonetheless, it looks just absolutely gorgeous. All Dolphins colors, all that aqua. I love it, man. That is a beautiful photo. Just beautiful. Just great. I don't know how many. I don't watch F1 per se. I'm more of a NASCAR guy, but I'm going to be watching it this weekend. That's right outside the stadium. Just a lot of cool stuff, man. Hit the like button if you think it's really cool. I definitely think it's going to be a lot of fun. This was last night or the night before where they had the press run, and they had a lot of people down at the stadium just there for that. It looks awesome. It looks awesome. But that's what's going on this weekend in sports in Miami. Okay, we got F1 this weekend. We got the Heat tonight. We got the Panthers again tomorrow, and then the Heat after that, and then the Panthers after that. All weekend you have playoff sports. A lot of cool stuff. And you know what happens Thursday next week? The schedule comes out on Thursday of next week. I am just so excited about what's going on down in South Florida sports. There's just so many good things going on. All right, so for the next 10 minutes, I want to answer your questions before our boy comes on and hangs out with us, Cameron 954, and we do a little one-on-one with them. I will open it up later on in the morning to you all, but right now I want to answer your questions. So if you have a question for me, Ask it in the chat. Use the hashtag Dolphin Chat. Can be whatever. And I will answer your questions as we go along. Hey, hit that like button. Give us a thumbs up. Share. Go on Twitter. Tag us. Use the link. Hit that share button right now on YouTube. And let's do everything. And I'll take your questions right now. I want to hear from you. What questions do you have for me? It can be about whatever. I will answer it. Football, baseball, basketball, fans, drama in the community, whatever you want to ask. I am here to answer it right now. Put it in the box and put in hashtag Dolphin Chat. Hashtag Dolphin Chat. You see it right below there. Right below, right there. Okay? Hashtag Dolphin Chat. Use that in the chat, and I'll answer whatever questions you have. Okay? Okay? Let's bring them on. I'm going to drink my tea and answer your questions for the next 10 minutes. Good morning. Green Rat is in here. God Soldier. Master Barber 13. Love it. Medallion Miami Molina says, back in 1998, I went to Homestead Speedway. Them cars are fast as you know what. They are, man. They are. How to kill a fox who is sneaky as hell. Hashtag Dolphin Chat. I don't know what to tell you. You better set up a trap. 1, 2, 3, 4 F's. You better set up a trap. You're going to have to get creative with that. Set up a trap. That's all I know. Find a cage. Put something inside the cage. Sit there, not seen, and when he comes, bam, pull it. Hashtag Dolphin Chat. What's your favorite non-Dolphin sports channel? Non-Dolphins / sports channel, it would be the I Believe podcast. That's my favorite. Of course it is. Shout out to Roach and his channel. Honestly, I mean, Pat McAfee's the number one thing I watch, and that is sports. Aside from that, I like Bert Kirshire. He's a comedian. I can't think of his last name or how to say his last name right now, but I watch him a lot. I watch 85 South show a lot. That, you know, those are things that I watch. I love content, period. When it comes to TV shows and stuff like that too. So, I mean, there's a lot of stuff that I watch when it comes to TV shows, when it comes to comedians. I love comedy. And I think some comedians have really, really great podcasts out there. So I listen to a lot of that too. What else you got? What other questions you got? I'm here to answer your questions. Hey, Lewis A says, hey, Stephen D, you know what today is? Let's go Lightning. Hashtag Dolphin Chat. Luis A, no, sir. No. No, go Lightning. Go Toronto Maple Leafs. Hashtag Dolphin Chat. Out of all the Dolphin YouTubers, who do you think has the most insight and has the most knowledge when it comes to talking Dolphins football? Don't ride the fence. Straight answer, please. Omar, you're trying to set me up. I should make you donate to the channel for that question. Before I answer, you're going to get me in trouble. I'll answer it. Who has the most insight and the most knowledge? Don't ride the fence. Straight answer, huh? Whew. Boy, you trying to put me on the spot. I'm gonna say this. I think everybody offers stuff. The ones that I enjoy the most when it comes to insight of actual playing on the field, or breakdown. How about that? Breakdown. The breakdown of what's going on the field. I would say Reason. Reason is the best. When it comes to predictions and what is probably going to happen, I would probably say TD. TD actually is very accurate in his predictions. What he says, a lot of it comes to fruition. Not all of it, but a lot of it. So when it comes to breakdown of current on the field, what's, you know, how it's going, insight, you know, play by play, it's Reason. When it comes to predictions and what might happen, I'm going to go TD. And then, you know, I have to admit, I love what Doug does. Doug does a lot of really great stuff too. And I'm riding the fence. I don't care. But I definitely think they're both really, all three of them are great. Big O too. I'll throw Big O in there. But yeah, that's probably my vote. That's my vote. I'm sticking to it. Don't get me in trouble. Louis A says I go Cameron 9554. Nah, he's all right. He's all right. Let's see here. What else? What else did y'all ask? Happy Friday. Happy Spread Kindness Friday to you. Master Barber 13 said the Finns play in B-more this year. Are you going? Hey, great segue, Master Barber 13. Not only am I going, I'm throwing the party, man. Right here, the Baltimore Beatdown 2022 Dolphins versus Ravens, hosted by yours truly at Miami Sports Music. I'm throwing the thing. I'm working with a couple of hotels and a restaurant/bar to throw a pregame meet and greet, and then I'm trying to find a place to do the tailgate at. So it's going to be good. I'm excited about it. So be on the lookout for that, Master Barber. Let's see here. Alex Dunno. Oh, I forgot Dunno. Dunno's good too. I didn't mean to forget Dunno. Medillion says, are we getting one more free agent? Yes, I believe we're actually going to get two more. And I would probably say it's going to be, my hope is it's Akeem Hicks or Ndamukong Suh, and then I would love to see one other person. Preferably JC Treader. Let's see here. What do you got? Steven, I'm disgusted you didn't say Stephen D. I don't think so. So here's my opinion of me. 1, 2, 3, 4 F's. I am here for you. I am here for the fans. I have my opinions of stuff. But if you're listening to me to say what's going to happen, that's you. I think, just my opinion, you listen to me for the content, for, it's fun. The craziness on Wednesdays, the insight I get with Daniel on Tuesdays, the Spread Kindness Fridays. I think that my show has a little bit of everything. You also get to listen to baseball and basketball and football. I try to touch everything in my. So I think that I'm different from the other guys in a lot of different ways. Not bad or good, just different. But I think the question was who has the best insight about the Dolphins. And I think if you're tearing down play-by-play, you got to go Reason. And I think if you're asking predictions on what's going to happen in the future, I got to go TD. And then Doug's right there too. And so is Big O, and Dolphin United's really good. And K Flexen's good. There's a lot of great people out there. A lot of great. And that doesn't, and I haven't even included the newer guys, newer people to it, right? Like Miss Finn's, the Finn's Tailgate, all those people, the Miami Sports Fanatics show, all those people are just absolutely amazing. Who is the worst journalist? I don't look, Omar. I don't want to say Omar. Omar's the guy everybody wants me to say when that question is. I I like what Daniel says. There's a difference between being, a beat writer and covering the team every day, and then also a columnist and people that, do columns. And so I don't know if there's a worse journalist. I think everybody has their own cup of tea, right? You all put in the work, Stevie. I appreciate it. Steven, I might show up. Let's see here. Anyone know or involved with the Jacksonville, Florida Fans Club? I'd like to get involved. I'm not sure about that. Reach out to, who's a good person to reach out to? Mark Angelo would know, the Godfather. Also, I think our girl, 305 Sports Babe, would probably know too. Let's see here. What else? Okay, Steven, that's what's up. Hit the like button and subscribe. Love it. Chase One says, your show rocks my socks. I love self-awareness. And I think that's what I am. People might disagree. The Big Obnoxious pays more insider, so that makes sense. Doug's a 2 in ear. Chase one says Big O's has been right a lot, it seems. Fair. GOT and Batman are the best because they have all the sources and they always drop bombs. If I want a flip flopper, I listen to Stephen D. Just kidding. My guy, love you and the channel. Like and subscribe. Love it, man. What else? What other questions you got? Put it in the chat. Hashtag Dolphin Chat. Use the hashtag that you see here on the left-hand side. Hashtag Dolphin Chat. Left side of my screen. Here, right there, where it says Dolphin Chat. Use that. Ask a question. I want to hear from you. God Soldier, Miami Sports Music, and the Fins Tailgate are the best channels for allowing freedom of speech without getting blocked for having a different opinion. It's a good one. I like it. Stephen D, are you a fan of James Harden? I think he's a really good basketball player. I tend to find him that he's not there. Look, if what's the Dave Chappelle joke? Somebody calls you a crackhead for 25 years, you smoke crack. He hasn't been on a winning team that's won it all, if I'm correct, right? So if he keeps on getting passed around these teams, what's the common denominator in all this? Him. So I think he's top 100 player all time. But I don't know if he'll ever win a ring because I don't think he's ever been put in a situation or allowed himself to be put in a situation where he's going to be okay, right? Like he was in Brooklyn, that didn't work out. Oklahoma City, that didn't work out. You know, now he's in Philly. I don't think that's going to work out. So let's see. Flipside Fish and Stephen D, don't underestimate yourself, Stephen D. I think Stephen is good. A-Rod says, I love Dougley Do Wrong, Stephen D, Reason, and TD. I love everybody too, A-Rod. A-Rod, come back to the family. You were a member. Sign back up. Get back here. We miss you. We love you. Talk about a flip-flopper equals Colin Cowherd. Let's see here. Stephen D, would Dolphins consider trading a low draft pick for the Giants for James Bradbury than trading Byron Jones for an offensive tackle or center help? No, I really think the Dolphins are going to stay put. I don't think that there might be one more trade in the works. And if it is, the only person that I could possibly see getting traded is, and that's just because the numbers and maybe they have a chance to get, more draft capital, would probably be Gesicki. And I really don't see that happening, right? So that's all I would think. I think they're done making trades though this year. I don't think any more trades happen unless it comes to the end of training camp and somebody's about to get, released and they really want to go get that person. But even then, you're not going to have to give up much to get them. Let's see here. Alan M says, good morning. You already lost his championship chance when he went to Oklahoma City against Miami. You're right about that, Todd. Dono Daly is fun to watch. Go watch Dono Daly in the afternoons. I love Alex Dono. I love Alex Dono. What else you guys got? Guys, ask me anything you want. Hashtag Dolphin Chat. Ask me anything you want. What else? You gonna throw a bet down on the Fins over under 8.5? I think Master Barbara 13. I don't bet. I have not gambled in almost 5 years. August 13th will be 5 years since I've made any sort of gambling or bet. 5 years on August 13th. So we're almost there. About 3 or 4 months away. 6, 7, 8. Yeah. So, but if I was a betting man, I would bet the over, but I'm not a betting man. Chase 1, do you like Nick Wright at Stephen D? Hashtag Dolphin Chat. I do like Nick Wright. I was a big fan of him when it was him and Chris Carter on FS1. I liked Nick Wright a lot. Liked him a lot. I think he's very smart. I think he has a lot of insight. He isn't always politically correct, but hey, you don't watch him for that. You watch him for his insight. So I think he's good. Let's see here. I'm coming, bro. I've been trying to build up my local fan base here in Raleigh, Durham, the Triangle Fins fan clubs. I'll be back on a regular in August. My man A-Rod. Love it. Love it. Hashtag Dolphin Chat. Keep up the good work, Steven. I appreciate it, man. Cody Reinhardt says, good for you, buddy. Congratulations on the not betting. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see here. He's definitely growing on me. He's just interviewed Lil Wayne, Stephen D. Who are you talking about, Chase One? Hashtag Dolphin Chat. Do you watch Brendan and Tobin? Super funny show. Unfortunately, I don't get a lot of chance to watch a lot of the local guys. I do know Tobin and Brandon have been very supportive of Solo D in the past, and so I like them. They're good guys. I don't have anything wrong against them. They're good guys. Stephen D, who's your favorite Heat player of all time? Of all time? I mean, Alonzo Mourning's up there. I like Alonzo, Udonis Haslem, and I mean, D Wade's the easy answer. D-Wade's the easy answer. And then LeBron James. Because I love me some LeBron. So LeBron's up there too. Steven, have you ever played football? Yes, I did. I played football. I played football all the way up until 10th grade of football. Hurt my back. Also was 11th concussion on record. So it wasn't that good. Actually, it was pretty good. So I stopped playing after my 11th grade year or my 10th grade year. That was that. I played freshman high school in North Carolina. At the end of the year, was called up to varsity at the playoff time. Never played in the game though. Then moved from North Carolina to Maryland after my 9th grade year. Was asked by the head coach to stay so I could be the starting center on varsity. My 10th grade year, and did not stay. Ended up moving with my family to Maryland Eastern Shore, and me and the head coach there just did not get along at all from like the moment I walked in, and got stuck on JV after being on varsity for 5 days, and then got hurt, and then just never went back. Just never went back, and it sucks. I think if I had stayed in North Carolina, I probably would have went on to play some college ball. It would have been small. I don't think I would have done anything, but we'll see. We'll see. Who's the best two-way player in the NBA? That's a good question, David and Natasha. I'm going to have to go with, man. Who is the best two-way player in the NBA? Bam. Bam is up there. Bam can play offense and defense really good. Man, I'm thinking here because like I feel like if I say somebody, I'm gonna get, somebody's gonna be like, well, you missed this person. Kawhi Leonard is up there. Giannis probably is. Giannis is the best two-way player. Two-way. Best player in the NBA right now is Ja Morant, hands down. Stephen D, a.k.a. Al Bundy. Yeah, you're right about that, bro. You are correct about that. What else? SKPL, Mark, after you smash the like, spread kindness, positivity, and love after you smash the like button, y'all. Fins fan for life. What's up, Mark Angelo? NorCal. NFL Dolphins fan of the year. My guy, my brother from another mother. Are you ready for the Thursday for the schedule to come out so we can start preparing for everything, Mark? It's all right, Steven. I didn't play football my senior year because of my coach as well. He, though, was shy because he was a quality control coach with the 49ers. Oh, that's cool. I don't know if that's cool or not for you, but that's cool. Hashtag Dolphin Chat. Steven, if the Lightning versus Panthers does happen, what is your key to victory for the Panthers to be? Score more goals than the Lightning? I don't have two things. Number one, I don't know hockey like that, in all honesty, Luis. But what I will say is Tampa Bay has the number for Florida for some reason. It's a mental thing. Pure mental thing as far as I'm concerned. They're not the better team right now. It's pure mental. Pure mental. Of all the Dolphins you've had on your show the other night, who has the best Dolphins IQ? I see what you did. All of them. You're not getting me in trouble. I'm not answering that. Not answering that, Rick. Hashtag Dolphin Chat. If Tua's stats are not great, but he did everything McDaniel asked him and we made the playoffs, you see the limitation clearly. Is that enough for you to keep him? Yeah, I've said that if we make the playoffs and win a playoff game, he's staying. He's staying, God Soldier. All love for Stephen D and your listeners. Heck yes, I'm ready for Thursday. Love it. All right, hey guys, put in the chat, hashtag Dolphin Chat. Ask me anything you want. I'm here to answer all your questions. That's what I'm doing right now till Cameron 954 gets here and we break down some of the weekend in sports and we break down the Dolphins and rumors and a lot of stuff that I think you're gonna like. Rashad says, I can't believe Tua went to the Panthers game and had the nerve to support a Florida team, and he doesn't have the playbook down. Really, really? Well, at the moment that happened, people started tagging me with screenshots of Tua at the game, talking about, well, he doesn't have a playbook in his hand. He's not studying. Too funny. What else you got? Come on, guys. Ask me anything. Put it in the chat. Hashtag Dolphin Chat. Freddie asked, how do you feel about Brady talk still could happen next season if Tua struggles? Here's what I'll say to that, Freddie. If Tua struggles, we'll talk about it next year. That's where I'm at with it. But until that time, Tua's the guy. Steven, Freddie Cougar or Jason Voorhees? I'm a Freddie dude. Oh, man. Freddie is the one that makes the jokes, right? I'm probably going to go Freddie Cougar. Freddie Krueger. Hashtag Dolphin Chat, hashtag MSM. When is Dolphins training camp this year? Assuming last week in July? Yes. 100%. The Wire or The Sopranos? Hashtag Dolphin Chat. The Wire all day, man. I'm from Baltimore, bro. I know a lot of people on The Wire. The Wire all day for me, but I'm biased. Do you think Tua could be a starting alcoholic? Leave that man alone. Steven, how many games do you think the Heat will eliminate the Sixers in? 5. I can't believe Tua ate dinner without the playbook in his hand. Steven met Bubbles. I have not met Bubbles, but I do like his character nonetheless. If you've watched The Wire, you know who that is. Have you seen the Vernon McKinley tape? No, but again, kid is good. Caleb Rhymes asked, when is the schedule released? Thursday, Caleb. Thursday. Now, you know what? One of the things I was going to talk with our boy about is there's a rumor. Now, I don't know if this rumor is true. There is a rumor that the Dolphins will be playing on a holiday this year. There's a rumor. Don't know if it's true. We'll find out in the next week or so. But if that's true, that's pretty cool. I'm excited for it. Stop lying. Tua doesn't have to tie his shows. He has Velcro. guys are funny. Hashtag Dolphin Chat. Do you think we're poised to battle for the East, or do you see us solidly below Buffalo after the draft? I know this will keep changing till the season starts, but curious what you feel. Paul, I'm going to have to say that, I think that we're not ready to beat Buffalo just yet, but that my view of that could change come training camp and preseason. I want to see how everything meshes. On paper, I'm still nervous about Buffalo. That's what I see. Heard that too. What's good, Stephen D? What's up, Chef Shu? All right. Without further ado, the guy who we've been waiting for, y'all been clamoring for. You guys don't want to hear from me this morning. You're like, I don't want to hear you, Stephen. I want to hear the coolest guy on Clock Blockers. Cameron 954. What's up, baby?
That's definitely not me, bro. You're the coolest guy around, man. See, I'm spreading kindness already.
Look at you. You're lying, but look at you.
But I'm spreading kindness.
How you doing, man?
Good morning there.
Good morning to you, man. I miss you, buddy. How are you?
Good, man. Busy
How was
morning,
New York?
Busy morning, busy day, busy Friday, but, we're
You were up in New York? How was
What's
New York?
that?
You were up in New York. How was New York?
It's good, man. Good. I'm sorry. Just getting a message here. New York was good, man. New York was good. I think I talked to you the other day after I got back, but New York was good, man.
No, you were still in the hotel room when you were talking to us.
Oh, that's
for like
right.
10 minutes. But see, all your days get clobbered together. You're like, didn't I talk to you the other day?
Man,
Yeah,
it's
for
crazy.
Like 10 minutes.
Crazy.
Are you going? Are you doing anything this weekend? Are you going down to the F1?
No, man. It's Mother's Day. On Sunday,
That's right. It
so-
is Mother's Day on Sunday.
Yeah. Thank you. If I reminded you, you're welcome.
It's Mother's Day on Sunday, everybody. Just
Yes,
so you
don't
all
forget
know.
your moms out there, your baby mamas, your moms. They all deserve respect on
Baby
Sunday.
mamas, babies, mamas. They all deserve a little bit of love on Sunday.
That's right. So taking care of mom on Sunday. No, I'm not going to F1. Man, that's millionaire money right there.
Dude, it looks crazy there, though. It looks so much fun.
Listen, $900 a ticket, Batman. That was what I was offered as a season ticket holder. It was $868. So those tickets that I would have bought, which I should have bought, but I didn't because I'm too cheap, are going for like $2,500 to $3,000 right now.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
Bro, that could have been money you could have donated to the channel, Cameron. What were you thinking?
Donated to whose channel? Donated to the Cameron Scott channel, maybe.
Right? Oh man, too funny. What's up with the Marlins, bro?
Dude, the Marlins are Marlins. They're a 500 team, right? And they're showing you why.
Bro.
Listen, they got good. Listen, they got really good pitching last night. They can't hit. They couldn't
six
hit.
innings, 7 strikeouts, and still, my boy, I love him, Manny Machado, 2 home runs, 1 in the first, 1 in the fourth.
Dude, he was the only offense for San Diego. The Marlins played a good game defensively. They played a good game on the mound. They can't hit the ball. Avi Garcia right now is looking really bad. And I'm going to put a lot on him because he came in here to provide thump in that lineup, the consistency. And he's batting behind, under the Mendoza line. So is Jorge Soler. And, they'll warm up. They will. But,
Why
it's
did
the National League East.
Why did La Cruz get sent down?
So
because I look at that Mattingly is pissing me off.
It's not even Mattingly's decision, number one. It's Kim Ng. And this
you don't
is
think Mattingly has something to say about that?
Well, no, because you need an extra arm. They play 13 games on the road, 13 days in a row. All right. So
I'm listening.
Historically, the Marlins have always done this, number one. And number two, it's smart. Listen, I guarantee you they're going to need that extra arm. They always have. All the teams do this. Number two, Brian De La Cruz had options left. Who else are you going to send down? You're going to send down the backup catcher? You can't do that.
Can't do that.
You're going to send down another pitcher? That defeats the reason why you're bringing up a pitcher.
Yeah.
Right? You need that extra arm and now because Major League Baseball took the rosters from 25 to 23, that kind of puts teams in a bind, for the bench. And number three, Brian De La Cruz has options, and And he knew this going in. He's the fourth outfielder. He's the last man on the roster on the 25 that, can be brought back and forth. And he'll be back. Don't worry.
Hey, man, from your mouth to God's ears, I hope that's the case. They play again tonight and tomorrow. My hope is that they win the next two. We'll have to see what happens. But I said it's a marathon. It's not a sprint. And right, they just the same way they lost 5 in a row, they can win 5 in a row. The team
exactly.
Is that.
They won 7 in a row before this. So
yeah,
that's who they are. They're right now. They're a 500 team. I will say this though, and it gets me excited here. Max Meyer is ready to roll. Right. There's nothing more for him to prove in AAA. Another bad start, maybe 2 from Alicia Hernandez, and you're going to see Max Meyer, and that guy is lights out. If you don't get a chance to see him in the Jumbo Shrimp off YouTube highlights, man, just check him out. The guy is awesome, and he's going to be the number 1 pitcher on the Marlins here very soon, and that's saying something.
Yeah, no doubt. All right, man, let me go into Panthers hockey. Panthers looked good last night. They won 5-1. Beautiful. The atmosphere looked crazy there. Are you planning on going to any Panthers games this postseason?
The schedule doesn't work out for me in this series. Hopefully for the next series. I could have gone last night, just too tired. But man, you're right. They played Panther hockey last night. They were 4 check-in. They were playing physical, and that's the key to this series, I think. Oshie, they're kind of a 1-trick, 2-trick pony. Washington is. Ovechkin and
they still have a lot of players from that past championship team are still there,
but they don't have a lot of depth, right? So their 1 and 2 lines are as good as any. But the Panthers were physical with Oshie last night, physical with Ovechkin, and you could tell when they checked Oshie and he went to the bench. That's when the game turned around for the Panthers last night, and they ripped off 2 goals right in a row. But they're forechecking, they're playing fast, and they're just peppering the goalie. I'll tell you what, Washington's second goalie, they replaced their starter. Their second came in, and he shut the door, man. He was really good last night. So I expect him to start in game 3 for Washington. And it'll be a tough series. Washington's a good team.
I said the Panthers were going to sweep Washington. I'm still going with that. I still think they sweep Washington.
Batman, come DM me, man. I'd love to have you join East 32 Dolphins tailgate. Let's go.
Okay. All right. Hey, the other thing I want to talk about too is what about the Heat? The Heat played 2 nights ago. They look really good. They play again tonight. They go to Philly this weekend. They're in Philly this weekend. What do you think of that?
I'm sorry, I was reading the Heat, man. They win tonight and they're sweeping the series. It's unless Embiid comes back tonight, I don't see that happening. And reports are that he's feeling a lot worse than what it's being let out. He's having trouble answering his telephone because of his concussion.
Who?
Joel Embiid.
Really?
Yeah, they were talking about that on the broadcast the other night, the Philly broadcast. He's having trouble answering his cell phone because of his concussion.
So he might not be playing tonight. They said he's a game time decision, but if you're telling me he's having trouble with that, how the heck is he going to play in that basketball?
Well, that's what I'm saying. But we'll see what happens at home. I mean, they need him to play, but for God's sake, at what cost does it take? Will it be for Embiid for him to play? And even if he steps on the court tonight, being concussed and that's no joke. He's not going to be 100%.
That's true. I think nonetheless, I think it'll be a good. I said the Heat beat Philly in 5. After last night's game, maybe 4, but I still think Philly pulls out 1 in Philly, whether that's tonight or the day after. But I definitely see them be. The Heat are just so much more dominant, and they're so much more deeper. Like Herro and Victor Oladipo, great. Oladipo's like getting a primetime free agent at the end of the season, and him coming in and just straight dominating. And Tyler Herro's been off the wall, crazy good.
Yeah, Butler hasn't had to take over games. Bam hasn't taken over a game, and that bodes well for the Heat. I will say this kid Maxey for Philadelphia, he's legit.
Yeah, kid's good.
He's
Kid's
really good, man.
Kid's
I think
real
he's
good.
20 or 21 years old. Pretty awesome.
All right, let's hop into some NFL football talk. So, Pro Football Focus came out with this thing on Twitter yesterday that I thought was really interesting. I wanted to get your thoughts on it. Perfect landing spots for potential free agents remaining. Jadeveon Clowney to Cleveland, Odell Beckham to Green Bay, J.C. Treader to Miami, Akeem Hicks to the Chargers, Julio Jones to San Francisco, Melvin Ingram to Miami, Dwayne Brown, offensive tackle to Chicago, and Jarvis Landry to the Saints. Before we get into the Dolphins talk, is there anybody up here that you find interesting going to a specific team, or do you see them going to maybe somewhere else?
I don't see Melvin Ingram to the Dolphins.
Yeah, me neither. Not anymore.
It just, I mean, it'd be redundant, right? And you're taking away snaps from, Phillips and the kid you just drafted. I don't see it.
Yeah. I mean, personally, I would love to see Dwayne Brown come to Miami over Melvin Ingram, personally.
Again, like, it's redundant. So here's something I also was talking to somebody else about yesterday. Noah Igby, Jackson, Dieter, who else am I forgetting? Trill Williams. They are all the same age as the draft class that was just brought in.
Really?
Like, people, you don't understand. Like, Jackson was a sophomore when he was drafted. Igby was a freshman when he was drafted in college. These guys are still 20. Trill Williams is 21.
That's insane. So they can get so much better.
Exactly.
They can get so much better.
And that's exactly my point. We live in a society where it's instant gratification, and we don't understand player development, or we don't want to understand player development because we want to see our team win, right? So we see these players drafted. We think they're going to be all pros and they're going to contribute right away. Granted, Igby probably gets more slander than anybody else because because of his draft status, and Jackson the same way. But you have to understand these guys are still learning the pro game. They're still being developed into their positions. And, they've gone through many coaches in the 3 years that they've been here. So all I'm saying is that you got to keep everything in context and understand that these guys are young still and developing into a really good team. So that's why I don't think Dwayne Brown's a good fit for the Dolphins. J.C. Treader, on the other hand, he fits a need, right? You got to, Dieter, I'm not sold on him as a center, but
I would love to see J.C. Treader. And there's also been rumors and reports that Connor Williams has been trying his hand at center too, in some of these OTAs, which would be interesting.
Well, and Connor played center in his first 2 years of college. I think it was at Notre Dame, right? So it's not foreign to him. And just as Dieter did, he played some center at Wisconsin or Nebraska, wherever he went. I guess Wisconsin.
Shake Money just sent a $20 donation on PayPal. Shout out to him. His saying on here was, "My act of kindness will be to give my tickets to Estefan. He had me laughing so hard this week." Plus, he revealed that it was you that DM'd your chili pepper to Dolph Ricky. LOL, just kidding. Love you. You watched the show the other night. There was an inside joke about that. That's pretty funny, man. And shout out to Shake Money donating his, I guess it'd be four. Actually, it'll be 4 times 2 because you donated. So that's 8 slots to Estefan. 8 slots to Estefan for Shake Money for today's raffle. Shout out to you, Shake Money. You're the man, brother.
Shout out, Shake Money. Hey, you know what? On this list, the team that puzzles me the most is the Saints, right?
Yeah.
They gave Winston big money, 23 guaranteed for the next 2 years to be their starter. And he had a good first half of the season before he blew out his knee last year.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's really interesting to me, man. Is Jameis Winston a franchise quarterback?
He's not, but I think that you bring up a funny point, right? Jameis, I was talking about this a couple of days ago with somebody. Why would I was about to say Shake Money. Why would Jameis Winston still be the starter in New Orleans? And I think I said 2 things. I said there's a reason that what's-his-face left the team, Sean Payton. He was not willing to have Jameis Winston be a starter there and go through that all over again. And the GM was like, this is who we're going with. This is our best option. We're not going to go out and trade. I think they did try to go out and get Deshaun. I really do think they did that. And, and then the question is do you trade to go get Baker Mayfield in New Orleans? And is Baker better than Jameis? And I think they're the same quarterback to a certain extent. You know, I don't think he's worth trading all that draft value or that future draft value to go get Baker when you could have the same exact season with Jameis. Would you agree?
I agree. And here we are with Baker in Cleveland saying that they're not going to get rid of him. Like, he's on their roster and he's staying on their roster, right?
That'll be
so
interesting.
they're either doing two things there, or they are intentionally doing two things. They're trying to drive the interest for him.
Yeah.
If some teams are out there fishing around and they're saying that they're not going to trade him, maybe, it gets them an extra pick or something. But I don't think they're sold on whether or not Watson will be, available for summer all of the season this year.
There are two names that are up here that are very interesting to see. Jarvis Landry and Julio Jones together are being linked in Baltimore as both of them heading to Baltimore. Living up here, that is a big rumor that is swirling up here that Jarvis Landry and Julio Jones could go to Baltimore. That would be very interesting to see with Lamar Jackson, don't you think, Julio and Jarvis?
I'm a huge fan of Lamar Jackson, man, and I think what Baltimore is doing with him is kind of crazy. The guy's done nothing but win up there, and he's electric, and he's somebody you'd think that you'd build a franchise around. Mm-hmm. Von Joe's got jokes, man. He's raking me good this week. But I would love to see either of those guys or both with Jackson, man. I think both are also on the downside of their prime.
Yep, they are.
But they both fit a need for what Baltimore is lacking.
So last night I thought it was too funny. Here's a picture, and I'll put it up there because people are talking about it, and that's Tua at the game last night.
With a Coors Light.
With a Coors Light. Here's the photo. What do you think about that? Tua in the Coors Light last night, and Dolphins Twitter started going crazy.
Hey, throw that back up there if you could. And there's another picture of them in the whole team. I think facing the ice, and someone took it. But you look at that picture, and if you bring up pictures of him when he was drafted,
yeah.
He's thicker, bigger, leaner. His neck.
He is.
So that's what stands out to me. I mean, Coors Light to me is one step above tap water. So it doesn't really make a difference. Like, I don't think he's out there getting hammered. He's enjoying a beer. God bless him.
God bless that man. And I'm going to get a beer. I agree. But I did find it funny. And then what's even more hilarious, right, is you see this last night at the Rangers game.
Yeah.
You see Aaron Judge.
They split one beer, the clowns. They split one beer. Do you know that?
No, I didn't, but that's funny that you say that. Anthony Rizzo, who's a Dolphins fan, by the way. Rizzo's a big Dolphins fan. I don't know if you knew that. And
I know that very well.
Yeah, Rizzo loves the Dolphins. And,
he's from here in Coral Springs.
Yeah. I was hoping he would come to Miami and be a Marlin. That's what I wanted to see.
Listen, Rizzo's having a great season.
He is. He's killing it in New York.
Hats off to him. But yeah, those clowns, they split one beer and they each chug a third of a beer. I mean, that's so Yankees.
That is so Yankees, 100%.
But go back to that Tua picture, and it's interesting for me to see that who else is in that picture. So right to his left, as we're looking at Tua's right, is Michael Dieter.
Okay. All right. Dieter is on the left of him, right?
Correct. And on the right of him, obviously, is our tight end, Gesicki.
Yep.
And who's got his arm around him, which is really
– No, so that's our left. I don't know what you're looking at.
Our left.
Okay. Our left, Gesicki there. On the right is Dieter.
Correct.
Okay. Who else is in that picture?
Thomas Morstead is the guy on the far right.
Okay. The new punter.
The new punter. On the far left is the kicker. What's his name?
Jason Sanders.
Sanders. And the guy squatting in front of two is the safety from Illinois that they signed last year from Cincinnati. Fedulum.
Clayton Fendulum.
Yeah, but it's just a cool picture. But it's interesting that Gesicki and Dieter are there in the picture, especially Gesicki, because it's long been rumored that Gesicki and Tua, like, they're not on the same page. At least that's what certain media wants to throw out there. But it's a cool picture. I'm glad they're having fun. It's great that they're supporting the Panthers, and it's just good to see. It's better than Flores up there.
You're gonna get the people started. All right, some people want to come out and hang out with you and talk for a little bit, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna open up the floodgates for them to come and hang out and talk with you.
I got like a half hour, okay, bro?
All right. Yep, I got you. All right, so you got a half hour with Cameron and myself. The link is now in the chat. Come on up. I know people want to hang out and talk with you.
And we can talk anything, because there's a big fight tomorrow night. Canelo fights. He's moving up a weight class to light heavyweight. He's actually fighting an ex-champion. It should be one of the better fights in recent memory for Canelo as far as matchup goes.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's a UFC card tomorrow night. Rose is on the card. Thug Rose,
my girl,
is on the
She's
card.
awesome.
And Tony Ferguson's on the card. And Michael Chandler's on the card. And Justin Gaethje is on the card. There's 2 title fights tomorrow night. And it's worth the money tomorrow.
Hey,
I think Thug Rose is going to destroy her opponent.
Let me bring on somebody who really wants to talk to you, our man, Andrevius. Oh, Andrevius with the dreads, son. What's up? You got your hair all did.
These aren't dreads.
Let me see what you got.
Cornrows, sir.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me.
How you guys doing today? I haven't really had time to be on the show much.
Man, give us a side view of the cornrows, son. You can't be. Woo! Boy, don't do it to them ladies, son. Don't do it to them, Andre.
He's doing that for mom. It's Mother's Day. Got to look
right.
good for mom.
Yeah, so I'm just tuning in. What are we talking about today? What's going on?
Whatever you want to talk about, Andrevius, the floor is yours, sir.
I don't really got much to say.
You've been off of here for a while. I'm sure you have a lot to say about a lot of different things.
Well, Heat info. Go Panthers. Dolphins gonna snap this year. I don't care what any of the crybabies say. Yeah, that's about all I got for you whiny babies.
Dre, you're riveting today, man. It's just awesome.
Yeah, thanks.
You're off the charts. Guys, come on. I got the link in the chat. It's pinned to the top. Come on. We definitely want to hear from you. If you want to get on, get in where you fit in. I'm opening up the panel for you to come out and hang out with Florida Panther Tua, Cameron 954, and myself, Stephen D. I know a lot of you want to come out and hang out.
Dre, you an NBA fan in general or just a Heat fan?
I am a Heat fan, but yes, I like sports, so I'm an NBA fan.
Do you think Ja's got enough to take it to they're playing Phoenix, right?
Yeah.
Oh, they're playing Golden State.
Golden State,
my bad. But do you think they got enough to take out Golden State?
Yes.
I got Golden State in 6 personally, but I believe that this series is going to really, even though I feel like they're going to lose this series, this is going to be like Ja's coming out party, and it's going to be like MVP watch for him next season, because he is going to show the world who he is, and I feel like he already is. That 47-point game, yeah,
amazing. I got heat the other day for saying that Ja was the best player on the court with Stephen on the court. Like, I think he's better than Stephen Curry at this point.
Ja Morant is the best player in the NBA right now. No doubt about it.
I mean, I would go Giannis, but yeah, Ja's up there. I would definitely say probably top 3 most exciting players for sure. Top 3 most exciting players, probably top 5 as far as just talent.
All around talent.
Yeah.
Playing right now. Let's take out all the other players. We're not talking about that has been in LA. We're talking about people that are playing in he didn't even catch that. We're talking about people in the playoffs right now.
We're not talking about LeBron.
Who? He's fishing somewhere. He's on the beach.
But he doesn't fish. He doesn't have to.
He ain't playing basketball, that's for sure.
He's so rich, he just has people bring him the fish.
That's hard. I feel like it's still hard for me to put Ja over Steph, but yeah, I think
Get up here, EM. Talk about it. Go ahead.
I think you might have a point. He's going to have more of an impact on this series than Steph is probably. So I don't think you're off base by saying, yeah, he might be better than him right now. But it's
I think
it's
he is,
hard
man.
for me to say that. It is hard for me to say
It is, but it's changing the guard, right? Like Steph has been, arguably the best player in the NBA, or at least top 3 for the past 10 seasons. And then, we got new blood on the block, and Ja's doing things, taking a Memphis team that's got nothing around him, and really pushing a former NBA champion, to its limits. So, you got to put Ja up there.
I'm literally looking at the bracket right now, and it's like, do we think Ja's better than Jason Tatum? Do we think he's better than
Yes, of course.
Devin Booker? Like,
yes, Phoenix almost lost to
Luka Doncic.
So the first 2 guys you mentioned, Tatum and Booker, definitely are in that top 5 conversation of players playing in the playoffs right now, along with Giannis. And who else? Who's the
Luka.
5th guy? Luka or Steph?
Yeah.
I think Ja's better than both of them right now.
You think Ja's better than Luka?
I think Ja is playing better than anybody playing in the NBA right now. Ja gets hot, it's a wrap.
We like
it's
to
a wrap.
say on this show that we're not stats guys. Go look at Luka's stats. Just go look at it.
I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about Luka.
Not worried about Luka's deadly. That guy is deadly.
Luka's
if you had to draft an NBA team right now,
would you
take
start
Luka
with?
Or would you go with Ja? I would
No,
go
you
with
start
Ja.
you start with Giannis.
No, I said out of those 2.
I start with Ja.
And by the way, I still go with Ja over Giannis.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna go with Luka because I feel like Ja's style of play doesn't last long. We've seen it throughout history, especially at that size. He's probably gonna have a good 8 to 10 years of his prime, and then if he doesn't develop a shot, it's gonna be over for him. Sorry to tell you.
If Luka was on the Heat, Steven would say he's the best player in the league. Stop it. No, I wouldn't. That's so not true, awful Dodger.
No, it's Artful Dodger. That's the best name on this show.
I would definitely say that LeBron James is the best.
Of course you do, because you don't know nothing about basketball.
Yeah, whatever. You know who else doesn't know nothing about nothing?
No, do it.
Bon Joe. Bon Joe.
Hey, what up, Cam?
What up, Vaughn? I just got done out of the gym myself, man. I was thinking about you, man. Like pushing 180 up there. Come on.
Brother, I just landed in Michigan. So I'm actually in Michigan right now. Yeah.
What are you doing there?
My sister-in-law is graduating from University of Central Michigan today with her master's degree.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and she's about to head out to Arizona to be a doctor.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm out here in Michigan right now, and the weather is trash.
Is your mom there?
My mother-in-law?
Yes.
Is here.
All right,
My mother-in-law.
So what are you doing for Mother's Day? What are you doing for Mother's Day for your mother-in-law?
I have no clue.
Bon Joe, look at me.
Yeah.
You want your marriage to work, you better get something for your
Hey, Steven,
mother-in-law.
don't be slandering this guy. Half an hour ago, you didn't even know it was Mother's Day Sunday.
You leave me alone, Cameron. You leave me alone.
No. Me and my in-laws are like peas in a pod.
So your in-laws like you is what you're saying?
No, they love me. I love my in-laws. We get along real well.
No, do they love you?
Yes.
Do they like you? Are you good enough for their baby girl?
Yes. Like she goes to Guyana and she makes sure that hey she finds stuff and make sure she checks in if I need anything from there. Listen, my in-laws are.
You need to tell your in-laws about the #1 Miami fan morning show and tell them to.
I did. I was
to the
actually
channel. Hit the like button
before
subscribe to the channel.
Before the eldest sister-in-law went in to go get ready for the graduation, she sat there and we were looking at the show.
You're looking at the show, and she was like, "Oh
Yeah.
my god, that guy is so cool. That Stephen D is amazing, right?" That's what she was saying.
And she's like, "That's the show you be doing in the morning, be going on in the morning." And Mel be yelling and be like, because she be yelling in the garage, and I was like, "Yeah, this is right here." And I was like, she's like, "What you typing?"
Artful Dodger says your mother-in-law has been secretly planning your downfall for years. Watch your back.
No. I helped give her 3 beautiful grandkids.
Vaughn,
So
where in
we're good.
Michigan you at?
I'm in Romulus.
Okay, right on.
So, and
Cameron, you don't know where that is, do you?
Dude, I was just up there, man. My mother-in-law.
I didn't know where it was.
My mother-in-law and her parents, they're outside of Ann Arbor and Chelsea and that area.
Romulus sounds like something from Star Trek.
No, the funny thing is DTW, the Detroit airport, is not actually in Detroit. It's actually in Romulus.
It's in Romulus.
So when you land in, you think you're landing in Detroit. You're not landing in Detroit. You're landing in Romulus.
And for an airport that big to have to take a bus to a damn Avis or Budget.
Swear jar.
I said damn. That ain't a swear.
That swear jar twice.
Anyway.
But Steven, I missed it earlier. Are we still doing the giveaway today?
We are doing the giveaway today. It's so funny you bring that up. As a matter of fact, Shake Money donated $20, and that means because he donated it on PayPal instead of 4 entries, he got 8, Bonjo.
Okay. Oh, so it's a 2 for 1 because he went through PayPal.
He went through the PayPal and got buy one get one, and then you know what else he did? He donated all of his 8 slots to Estefan because it's Spread Kindness Friday.
But is PayPal the only way that you could get 2 for 1?
No, you could. You know what else you could go on Cash App and do it on Cash App as well, Vonjo.
Oh, there it is.
Look at you, man. Look at you.
Hey.
Vonjo understood the assignment.
Well, listen, I just came in to show some love and to say, hey, Cam, I'm glad to see that the Jets didn't convert you after that great draft. I know that you went up there to New York to see it personally, but
there ain't no way, Vonjo.
I'm glad to hear. Hey, man, I'm glad that you're still saying fins up. But I got to go ahead and go get ready now, guys. Love you guys. Just wanted to come in and show some love.
Love you, brother. Be good, Vonjo. Have fun.
Good to see you. Artful Dodger, you're right, man. On this day in 1998, so I was working at Disney. I called in sick that day, not knowing that Kerry Wood was going to take the hill and strike out 20 against the Houston Astros.
Were you at the game?
No, I watched it. I watched it because I called in sick from work. Then just so happens the Cubs were on.
So one of the reasons I love sport, like want to do sports announcing, is WGN's crew back in the day, which was Steve Stone, and
who's now with the White Sox.
And the guy who's with the Braves now, Chip Carey, right?
Yes.
And Chip Carey and Steve Stone, in my opinion, were probably the best play-by-play and color analysts in baseball. Like, together, they were the best on WGN for years. For years, they were great together. Would you not agree?
Steve Stone's got some history, man, with Chicago. That he's either you love him or hate him, and I'm not a lover of Steve Stone.
I loved WGN back in the day.
Steve Stone pitched for both the Cubs and the Sox in the 70s. I don't know if you knew that.
I did not know that.
And Chip Carey, obviously, is the son of
Harry Carey.
Harry Carey.
If I could be anything in the world, you know what I'd be? I'd be a hot dog.
He's not the son of Harry Carey, by the way.
That'd be delicious.
Did you hear me?
He's not? I thought he was.
He's the grandson of Harry Carey. So Skip Carey is his dad. Skip Carey was a longtime announcer for the Braves.
And that's why he's over at TV.
Yes, and when he retired, his son, Chip, took his place.
Because I was always wondering, I was like, why did they ever break them up on WGN? They were great together.
Yeah.
I love them, and I love the, what's his face from the Dodgers?
Vin Scully, man.
Vin Scully. Like, I would hear baseball games on the radio. He was the best. Just a bit outside from the Brewers is great.
Yeah, Steve Stone and Harry Carey were the best, though, because Steve Stone, they'd both be hammered in the booth. And Steve Stone,
yeah.
And Steve Stone would always push Harry to say things he shouldn't be saying on the air.
Oh, yeah.
And that was back before anybody gave a shit, before there was internet, before there was cancel culture, whatever you want. And it was pretty awesome to watch and hear.
Skip had a great voice for calling games, Dolphin Don said.
He did. He had this low baritone, and he was just like, constant, not very emotional, but
the blank Ricketts ruined the Cubs that way, taking the Cubs off WGN.
Well, without taking them off WGN, they wouldn't have a championship.
That's true.
And listen, I don't disagree with Artful Dodger because I'm a WGN guy, and when they created their own TV station, that's kind of the evolution of Major League Baseball. That's why all these major market teams have, can go up to $200 million a year salaries because they have their own
Bally Sports.
Yeah, regional, the fan network in New York and the Chicago Cubs have one, the Dodgers have one. And when like 20 years ago when teams were they did the Forbes list of the top most expensive teams in the world. The Yankees started making that list because of the Yes Network. No other reason. Because the Yankees sucked back in the day. In the 80s, they were horrible. In the early 90s, they weren't that great. It wasn't until the late 90s that they started getting good again. But in the 80s, they were horrible. But when the Yes Network came, it changed everything for them. Yeah, I mean, they infused more money into the franchise, and they did the same. The Ricketts did the same with the Marquee Network in Chicago.
Yep. And Bally Sports is down here in South Florida. Do you like Bally Sports?
I do like Bally Sports, and they're in Florida all over because there's Bally Sports for Tampa Bay as well. And
yep, Orlando. There is. That's who our boy Xavier works for.
Mm-hmm.
Scruggs.
Yep, he does the pregame and postgame for the Rays.
Lewis is asking if the Panthers and Lightning face each other, which I'm not guaranteed either team is going to advance yet. Let's not get that far because the Lightning got everything they can handle with the Toronto team that really good, just as good as either the Panthers or the Lightning.
I got nervous game one when the Panthers lost. I'm like, oh God, we did not just have like the greatest season ever to lose in the first round, did we? Am I the only one who gets like super paranoid like that?
No, you're not. But you also realize that it's NHL playoffs is a totally different animal, right? Like,
come on, David.
We
don't care about your 5-year-old grandson. That's all right.
I will tell you this, Dre. I'm happy they won and how they won last night because they took control. You'd think they took control of that series back because if they had lost and even if they had won like in an overtime game or 3-2, Washington going back home would have all the confidence in the world. But now it's really truly an even series.
So one of the things I wanted to talk to you guys about why we're up here. So I said there's a rumor going around that the Dolphins are going to be playing on a holiday. Thanksgiving against the Lions. That the Dolphins might be playing on Thanksgiving against the Detroit Lions in Detroit. What do y'all think about that?
That'll be such a great Thanksgiving gift. You know what I'm saying?
I think East 32 Dolphins tailgate is already going to be there.
In Detroit?
Yes, sir.
In Detroit? Oh, wow.
Really?
Detroit. Yeah.
Like you're going to do a tailgate there, or you just
go? Yeah, no. Yeah, it's on like Donkey Kong.
What? Well, we got a lot to talk about, you and I. Got a lot to talk about. Because
I know our certain buddy from Colorado will be there too.
Oh, who?
Wade.
I was about to say Wade.
Yeah.
Wade will be there. Look, I love Turkey Day. Like it's my favorite. Thanksgiving is my favorite holiday. But I love watching football. And the last time I can remember, we were up there. We were against the Cowboys, I think. And we won. I remember Jason Taylor scoring a touchdown. We were wearing the throwbacks in Dallas. And Jason Taylor scored a touchdown that day, if I'm correct. That's the last time we played, I think. It was
I think you're right, but
I think that's like almost 10 years ago now. Am I wrong?
Dallas 10 years ago? I feel like we haven't beaten Dallas in forever.
Yeah, we
thought that was the last time we beat them in Dallas was like the Leon Lett game.
No, we beat them that game, if I'm correct.
Let me look at Thanksgiving, but I don't think we played the Cowboys because I was arguing with a Cowboys fan, and I think he told me we haven't beat them since like 2002.
Thanksgiving games.
Detroit.
Wrong. I don't know.
I will say that when I was there,
The Dolphins last played on Thanksgiving 2011 when they dropped a 20-19 decision against the Cowboys. Did they lose that game?
Yes, they lost.
What?
We
I
lost.
thought we won that game.
Mm-mm.
You lost 20-19?
2011, who was the quarterback? Fiedler?
Fiedler. I think it was Fiedler.
In 2011, absolutely not. It was either
No.
it was probably Chad Henne at that time.
Or Beck?
Yeah.
2011. Hold on. 2011. How do I remember?
Matt Moore for
Moore.
the win.
Oh,
How did we lose that game with Matt Moore and Reggie Bush and Brian Hartline? Come on now. Remember Charles Clay? He was legit, good tight end.
So 1973 Dolphins played on Thanksgiving against Dallas. They won 14-7. 77 we faced the St. Louis. I'm gonna say the St. Louis Cardinals. In 77 we won 55-14. 1993 the Dolphins played Dallas on Thanksgiving. That is the snow game, the Leon Lett game. We won 16-14. Dallas in 1999, we lost 20-0. 2003, we whooped Dallas in 2003. The Dolphins wore the throw. This is the game I remember. 03. I guess I get them mixed up. 03. Dolphins wore throwback uniforms for this late afternoon game. They blew out the Cowboys 40-21. Jay Fiedler and wide receiver Chris Chambers hooked up for three. The two hooked up for 3 touchdowns that day. Fiedler had almost as many touchdown passes as incompletions. 3 touchdown passes, 4 incompletions. And on the day when he posted a near perfect 156 passer rating, was named Offensive Player of the Week. The defense chipped off 5 sacks, including one by Adwale Agunlie, that produced a fumble that was returned for a touchdown by Jason Taylor. And 3 interceptions, one of which was returned for 70 yards by safety Sammy Knight. That's the game I remember. And then 2006,
schedule this year.
2006, we faced Detroit. We won 27-10. Joey Harrington was the quarterback for us. Returned to Detroit.
I was about to say, did he play for Detroit too?
Yeah, he got drafted by Detroit. I think he was the 3rd overall pick. He was the 3rd overall pick in 2002 for Detroit. And then he threw 3 touchdown passes that day, 2 to Marty Booker, 1 to Randy McMichael.
Marty Booker, my old neighbor.
Really?
Guy works at Publix in Cooper City now. It's sad.
Marty Booker does?
Yeah.
Wow. Interesting.
Yeah, at least a manager?
No.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Wow. That's a sad story. I didn't know
really
this.
Hard times. Trusted some people he shouldn't have trusted.
Marty Booker was a like I remember getting him. He was a fun wide receiver for the Dolphins, man. I remember when we traded for him from Chicago.
I think it was 2002 or 2003, whatever those hurricanes came through. I think it was 2003. He was in the townhome next to me, and we were without power for like a week. I just remember him out in the street playing ball with the kids and stuff. It was a crazy time.
Roach is in the building. What's up, Roach?
Yo, man. We were still rocking the Dan Marino jersey from 1 this morning.
Oh, you were doing a live stream at 1 o'clock this morning?
I was on Batman, then I went on Callers and El Capitan.
So this is your 4th stream in 24 hours?
Look, man, I have bad anxiety sometimes and panic attacks. I couldn't sleep.
Are you cheating on me with other streams? That's what this sounds like, Roach.
Hey, if you ain't opening up the kitchen, I can't eat.
Roach, tell him. Tell him, Roach. Tell him louder.
2011 was the last time the Dolphins played on Thanksgiving. We lost by 1 point, 20-19. The Dolphins were riding a 3-game winning streak following an 0-7 start to the season. They went to Cowboys Stadium, put up a good fight against the Dallas team that was also carrying a 3-game win streak. It was won on a 28-yard field goal by Dan Bailey on the last play of the game. the third lead change in the fourth quarter. The Dolphins got a 35-yard touchdown pass from Matt Moore to Brandon Marshall, along with our 4 field goals by Shane Graham. Shane Graham was a Dolphins kicker?
Not Graham Gano. You're getting that mixed up. Hey,
No.
Steven, that team, it's interesting. That team, we started out 0-6 and 0-7, right? And they fired Todd Bowles, who's now the Tampa Bay head coach. And that was Sperano who took that team on a 3-game win streak.
Wow.
Until they lost that game. And the reason he did, like, he made the switch from Chad Henne to Matt Moore as the starting quarterback. There was Brandon Marshall in the heart line with the wide receivers. You had Reggie Bush in the backfield, Cam Wake on the defense. Like, the defense was really good under Mike Nolan for that season. But Brian Daboll was the offensive coordinator.
Wow. That's crazy. 2011 coming back.
Yeah, man.
A lot of ties.
Dan Campbell was on that staff.
It's been over 10 years since the Dolphins have been
Dan
on
Campbell.
a Thanksgiving game.
Love that guy. And I really hope he really does well in Detroit this year. Like, they're building, I think, the right way, and it'd be fun to see how his culture is instilled on that team because they got some players.
Right.
So first of all, it sounds like Cameron's going to be there. You two, Roach and Andrevius, are you guys excited to see the Dolphins play on Thanksgiving this year?
Yeah.
Shoot, I got a call. I got to go, guys.
How many times have we played on Thanksgiving?
Say what?
Have we ever played on Thanksgiving before?
Yeah, I was just going through all the games. We played.
I wasn't listening.
We played like 7 times over our history, and we've lost twice.
Oh, it's good.
That's
then.
it. Yep.
That's
And
at least it's not London.
For the most part, we play against Dallas, but we played Detroit a couple of times. So the rumor is we're going to be facing Detroit this year.
I'd rather do that than go to London.
Me too.
I never want to go to London again. Never.
Let me bring on David. David, what's up, man?
What's going on, guys?
What's up, David?
What's going on?
Steven, I'm going to bounce and let you roll with Roach and David here. Y'all have a great weekend.
Thank you, man. Spread kindness.
Bless all your moms, man, this Mother's Day.
Love you, brother. Be good.
All right.
So,
Take care. See ya.
So I got my grandchild running around, so it's going to be noisy coming up here in a few minutes.
No, that's all right, man. We got a couple of minutes for you, and then Roach and I are going to do some stuff together. But what's going on with you, David?
Nothing, just chilling, just trying to work and run my business real quick and getting knocks on the door all day. So that's about it.
What type of business do you have? What do you do?
I have a property management, cleaning, and maintenance service company.
So he basically
awesome.
He does everything. He does everything.
My sister-in-laws are trying to do that, and it's hard.
It's very difficult. We're still growing. We're in 7 states right now, but
Oh, see, I'm talking. They're just doing a couple houses.
It looks like you got up all the way. Where are you based out of, man?
Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Hey, look, man. Whenever you're ready to sponsor the Miami Sports Music Podcast,
I was waiting for that one.
You let me know when you're ready.
We're waiting for that one. Let me get some things in a row because we've been a little slow lately. So we're just trying to build and do a lot of stuff. You know what I mean?
I do, man. What do you want to talk about, man? What do you want to talk? Baseball, basketball, football?
For me, I'm a basketball junkie because my father was an all-city, all-state. But he got drafted to Vietnam and all that kind of stuff, so he missed out on that. So I grew up playing basketball, but my love is football, and I played quarterback in high school and city league and all that kind of stuff.
Where'd you go to high school at?
2 places, Hollywood Hills and Key West High. I was in Key West for 4 years. I don't advise anybody to be in Key West. It's horrible. Growing up, I mean, to visit and to, for a month, well, not a month, for the week, yes. 4 years, no.
No.
So where's the place to live in Miami then? For like the average guy.
To be honest with you, I don't like Miami. I don't go down there. I don't do nothing in Miami besides business. But for me, I'm more of a country guy. I like to go to Lake Wales and stuff like that. That's what I do.
You know what's funny? When I go down to South Florida, I always say, yeah, I'm heading to Miami. And like, oh, Miami's not good. You got to go to, somewhere around Miami. And I'm like, well, that's what I mean. I'm going around Miami.
Like if I'm going to go somewhere, I go to Holiday Park and I take my boat out and go bass fishing all day.
There we go, David.
That's what I do.
Roach and I, when we go to a game this year, we're going to come bass fishing with you.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Roach?
Yeah, man. You stop in Jacksonville, we'll do a gator hunt, and then we'll keep going.
Hey, the best gator I ever had was in New Orleans.
Yeah.
Bar none.
Got a lot of stuff. All right, David, man. Look, man. Do you want to talk Dolphins real quick before I let you go, or do you? What do you think the Dolphins are going to do?
I put a little thing in there in the chat. What do you think the first 5 games and what the record will be?
Well, 2 things. We don't know the schedule. Schedule comes out Thursday. I think that'll be a big thing, right? But just looking at what it could be, I think the first 5 games will indicate how the season's going to go. And then the question's going to come back to me. Well, Steven, we started out slow the last 3 years and we ended big. If we're going to make the playoffs, we have to start out good. We can't have a slow start.
What do you say? 4-1, 5-0, somewhere around there?
I don't want to say that until for the schedule coming out. Yeah. Because I don't know who we're going to play. But I think a good start for the first 4, 3-1, 2-2 minimum. Yeah. But if we start out 1-3 or 1-4, I mean, it's going to be tough. It's always tough to start out the season behind the 8 ball. Because then you're forced to win those late games in the year. But if you start out hot in the beginning and you for example, right? Like let's take into account the Tennessee game, right? The Tennessee game was tough. But imagine if we had won against Jacksonville or we had won against Vegas. If we had won either one of those games, that Tennessee loss wouldn't have been as big. It wouldn't have. We would have made the playoffs. We would have made the playoffs with one more win.
So all these people who say that every game counts, they're telling the truth. Because when I played football, 100%. When I played basketball, I coached basketball too back in the day, and whatever players they gave me, I won with when I coached. I don't do it no more because I'm too busy. But and again, they're 13, 14-year-old kids. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But every game they used to call me, what are you, Phil Jackson? I'm like, I'm coaching. You know what I mean? So, I always tell the kids, I always tell every game counts regardless. Well, you can't take a day off. You can't take a day off.
And football, and actually, David, man, let me let you go, man. I appreciate you coming out and chatting with us this morning. Thanks.
No problem. I'll talk to you guys later. I'll be on again.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I think David brings up a good point, right, Roach? Like, when it comes to the season, I think if we're going to have any shot at the playoffs, we have to start out good, right? You agree with that?
Yeah, we need to build up the momentum.
Yeah. I think honestly, that is the 2 biggest reasons we didn't make the playoffs the last 2 years. That's slow start. It wasn't that we weren't good of a team.
I want at home at Buffalo first. I want to start out strong.
You say that, and a lot of people say that. My problem with that, Roach, is let's say that happens. Let's just figuratively say we play Buffalo week 1. If you lose that game, then you're like, man, imagine if we got hot and we got to play them in the middle of the year. I personally would rather play Buffalo.
Yeah, I'm looking at it in October because right now we got the advantage, right? We get more practices because we got a new head coach. We get all this extra stuff. So as soon as we know it's the Bills first week, that means we have the advantage of preparing our whole team for that one game for months. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Where before it wouldn't be like that. You get like, hey, it's Tuesday now. We got to prepare for the next game. Next Tuesday, prepare for the next team. And I feel like for our first game, if we play a team like Buffalo, it would be an advantage to us. That's like, and any advantage I could get against Buffalo, I want.
In the past, when we have faced a good team week 1, we've gotten killed.
Yeah.
And there's something to be said of that. When you're playing teams that have really, really good teams in week 1, it's tough to prepare because.
But we didn't have Mickey D as a coach.
That's true. I'll give you that.
That's what I'm calling him now.
My man, Lance. What's up, Lance? Lance, you're in the truck chilling?
What's up,
Yes. Man? Yes, sir. Taking a 34.
Look at Lance. Lance
You gonna
truck
get one?
driving.
You gonna get one of those Tesla trucks, Lance?
Fuck that.
Swear jar, Lance. Come on.
Hey, that's my job here, Steven. I pull cuss words out of people. Like,
But nobody's been paying up their swear jar. You know how many people owe to the swear jar that have
after yesterday, you probably need like $200.
I know, though. Like, seriously, nobody's paid up on their swear jar yet.
I gave $20 yesterday for
that's for the month.
EM, I think it was.
For EM? For him?
Yeah.
Okay,
I don't know if it went through or not.
I didn't see it. Lance. That's all.
It might have been late. I don't know.
I'll have to look. I'll go back and look.
Did you see your Twitter this morning? I sent you a video of that 5-year-old or a 5th grader playing basketball.
Let me see. Did you send it DM or did you tag me in a
No,
tweet?
I sent it to you this morning or last night, I think.
Like DM or you tagged me in a tweet?
I tagged you.
All right, I'll have to look for it. Let me look for it.
That kid was amazing.
So
I'm not even into basketball that much, and that kid, I was like, well, damn.
I'll have to look. Hold on, let me look.
So who do you want first week? Who do you want to play?
Fonjo said $5.
One of our rivals for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta think just based on past history that they're gonna play either the Bills, Jets, or the Patriots week 1.
Well, if we play our rivals, I want it to be away too.
Yeah, I want to play them
because I don't want to be down there with Tua in the middle of winter.
But see, that doesn't make sense either. Like, I get that. I know we're not a great cold weather team. I don't see it, by the way, dude.
I just want to take all the advantage away from one of those teams for the whole season.
Right.
But,
that's what I'm saying. We don't do that great. It's not that we suck in the winter, but we're not all there.
Yeah, but part of having home field advantage of being the Dolphins is in September on that Sunday afternoon 1:00 game. It's 100 degrees on the field, and these teams are not ready for that. That Florida Heat, that Miami Heat, they're not ready for that. And there's an advantage to that.
I'd just rather have them come here in the summer or in the winter, and then we go there for the summer.
Right, and then the other advantage is if it's Buffalo week 1, they have no idea what we're going to look like. They have no way to prep. But if we wait to play them, they got tape. They get all this stuff that they got on us.
We have to beat them at home, or else we won't beat them.
All right, let me bring in Todd. What's up, Todd?
What's going on?
Who do you want week 1, man?
I want Buffalo for 2 reasons.
Where at?
In Buffalo. I want them when White is just going to come back, his first game back for an injury against our receivers. Mm-hmm. And then also, they will have no film to know what we're going to run.
That's fair. I see that. I understand. I really think that game, was it 2 years ago, we faced New England and Cam Newton.
Yeah.
In week 1. And I said the only reason we lost that game is because we didn't know what Cam Newton was going to do with Bill Belichick, and there was no tape on him.
Exactly. They have no tape on us week 1. Let's go ahead and take them out in Buffalo.
And we have months to prepare.
And with the way the seasons have been going lately, we'll have a rival game first and second week. So I'll take New England at home the next week. It doesn't matter to me.
Yep.
Hey, if we do what we did to Baltimore, have that same defense play against Josh, I think we could take them. What we did to Buffalo, keep them on the inside, stop them from the run.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I think that's the biggest reason we got that linebacker from Georgia.
Yeah, that's going to help us tremendous.
Artful Dodger said, "Don't be a cat." He said something else. I'm not going to say that word, but he said, "Let's play Buffalo week 1 and 2." No, I don't want that. No, sir.
Hey, and you know what, though? You think about this. Look at the way that Georgia linebacker played defense in college. Look at the way Tito played. Georgia ran some of the same schemes we run. They come out of the 3-4. They put him all over the field, but he played a lot in middle. But he's coming in, so he's not going to be completely familiar. It's the NFL, but
yeah,
more than most linebackers would.
Let me bring in Shake Money. What's up, Shake Money? What's up, man?
What's up? Can you hear me?
Yeah, man.
Shake Money.
Hey man,
You
what's
keep
up?
coming in and out, so I don't know.
No. What happened was my audio was very low, so I had to try to get my audio right.
No, what's good, man? Hey, thank you for the $20 donation earlier, and
That's all good, man.
and you donated that to who? Make sure I got it
To
right.
Estefan.
To Estefan,
Estefan.
my man. Look at you doing big things.
And you got
I
mine going
appreciate
to Green Rat, right?
it. You got yours going to Green Rat.
Yeah, I cussed them out yesterday, so I want to,
See, look at you.
I'm not a bad guy.
You are, but that's neither here or there. I love
Green
you.
Rat didn't cuss, did he?
Shake
No.
Matt. We got
into
yesterday.
Yeah,
Yesterday was crazy. Yesterday was
Oh no, I know.
insane.
I watched it. I thought he said, what was that funny thing?
We're not getting into it again.
Yeah,
Lance.
I'm not saying he
We're
cussed.
not going to do it, Lance.
I
We're not
lost my
bringing back
cool.
up yesterday.
I just lost my cool with him. That's all.
All right, Shake Money. Who do you want week 1, man?
Who do I want week 1?
Yeah.
That's a good one. Either the Jets or I would say either the Jets or maybe Buffalo. Yeah, Jets or Buffalo.
Jets or Buffalo week 1 at home or away?
At home for sure.
Yeah,
But
I
if
like
we
the
do
at
actually,
home.
yeah, I do like the home too. But the thing about it is, if we play them at home, we're gonna have to play them away at their house in probably December.
And cold weather, and I get that.
Hey,
I get that.
Steven, I've been thinking about these Jets.
Yeah.
Do you think they could end up with Baker?
So you know
I've
what's
been looking
funny?
at it, and I'm
Cameron was saying earlier that Baker's going to stay. I'll put somebody on mute. I think it's Todd. That yeah.
Because I think he would be a better, he'd be a good backup, or possibly take the spot for the Jets, and that worries me a little bit.
Though I don't think the Jets are going to go after him because they have Zach Wilson, and they love Zach Wilson right now.
And they have Mike White, right?
Mike White, Miami product, baby. I think that Baker's going to end up in one of 3 places. He's either going to stay in Cleveland.
Mm-hmm.
He's either going to Seattle, which Pete Carroll said yesterday, I'm not trading for any quarterback.
Right.
He didn't say who, but he said he wasn't trading for one.
But the way the Browns are going about it, they have totally ruined anything they can get for him because they just trashed him.
I know.
And it doesn't make any sense.
I know.
Let me
bring in Crypto. What's up, Crypto?
Morning, Stephen E. How's it going?
Pretty good, man. Chef Chu, by the way, says, yes, a lot of people owe to the swear jar. Please pay up. He's got the receipts. Chef Chu, who owes to the swear jar and what? Let him know. I will put him on blast. Crypto, who do you want week 1? It's a beautiful dog, by the way.
I think,
yeah, thank you. His name's Jasper.
Beautiful dog. Go ahead, Crypto. Sorry.
Hey, Crypto, before you go, I just want to say one thing. I profusely want to thank you for being you. Every time I listen to a stream and I know you're on it, I know it's gonna get interesting. So, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart, man. Thank you.
No problem, Shake Money. You the man, Shake.
Crypto over here changing people's lives and everything. I like it.
Hey, if it wasn't for crypto, I wouldn't have started investing my money.
Hey.
Oh, that's good deal, man. Good deal,
I'm buying
Roach.
that Dogecoin.
Hey, real quick.
Buying the Dogecoin. Oh my god.
Real quick. So I want to show you guys something. So this weekend the F1 races.
I got a meme coin for you, Roach.
Hold on.
It'll be much better.
Hold on. So Daniel Ricciardo is a F1 driver that's racing this weekend. Check out his helmet. You guys ready to see his helmet? Ace Ventura Pet Detective is his helmet. Missing Snowflake. If found, returned to Heinz Gwisville. Isn't that
nice?
I want that logo back, man.
That's fire.
Hey,
out of all the helmets, I like the one that Batman got, that black one.
Hey, you need to find a way to get your hands on that helmet. That would be bringing in killer donations.
Now, I'm sure that they already got stuff lined up for it, but that is a fire helmet.
You see Batman helmet? Batman's that black helmet he has sometimes he brings on his show. That's a pretty nice helmet. It's like a black, like a gunmetal black. It's pretty nice. He said he made it himself.
I love it.
It's pretty cool. Batman. Batman. We got to bring Batman up on here to show that helmet off.
Where'd what's his name from the Colts go this year? Carson Wentz.
Carson Wentz is
Washington.
He in DC. He's down here.
Okay.
He's down here with me in DC.
I think that's where Baker's going to end up mid-season.
As a backup.
I think
he eventually beat him.
No, I think he's going to get hurt.
Man.
He's probably going to.
Oh, okay. For the sake, I don't think he's better than Wentz.
He just gets hurt all the time.
You're right.
I just don't know how Cleveland expects to get anything after they call him a baby.
Yeah, like Cleveland's
he needs to grow up.
Process.
But Todd, that was only like really one weekend, though. It wasn't like.
Regardless,
he didn't have a chance to do it.
Dolphin Don says, I want to get back from the Jags. Been mad at them ever since they made Marino retire. So he wants Jacksonville week 1.
They ruined our playoff shots last year.
Yeah.
But I can't even put it
say they
on
ruined our playoffs.
You got to say Jacksonville, Atlanta, the Raiders.
And to me, Indy was winnable.
It
got out of hand. That was a game we was up by 7 points in the second half, and we lost control in the third quarter.
But hey, they beat Buffalo too, so and we still didn't make it.
And the second game was winnable. Buffalo. It was 6-6 at halftime. So yeah, it was a tie game at half.
What's up, man?
You know what blew my mind? Somebody brought up the other day that Baker Mayfield, before the draft, there was footage of him getting drugged down by the police, right?
Was there?
There was footage of him getting drugged down by the police, and went number 1 overall. Laramie Tunsil, arguably the best non-quarterback in that draft, fell to 13 because of a bong video. That blew my mind.
That video single-handedly turned our franchise around.
Yeah, it did.
Just saying, I'm not mad at it. I am not mad at it.
But I'm saying it blows my mind that it's how, you know what I'm saying.
You already know what it is. It's the color. That's what it is.
Yeah, pretty much.
I don't care what anybody says. That's people might not agree with me, but if Baker Mayfield got arrested by the police and
dragged down, they chased him down and dragged him down to the ground.
Yep.
It wasn't a peaceful arrest.
I'm just saying, the only difference you can see is the color.
It would have been a resisting without violence charge. It should have been.
Yeah, but Todd, I think what the point we're trying to say is he goes drafted number 1, and that video didn't matter.
He shouldn't have been drafted number 1, not even close. I agree.
And then
he probably played at a good level of college. Depends on the people that was out there with him.
And you know what's kind of funny? Now that they don't drug test for that video wouldn't have meant anything nowadays.
Yeah,
and you know what's funny? And the best part is that was synthetic weed. It wasn't real weed. It was synthetic.
Right.
That was the stuff that you buy at a 7-Eleven.
Like Spice?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They took that off the market, didn't they, Spice?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was hurting people.
Yeah, but still, it was legal at the time
right.
that video was made.
Yeah, we had a problem with that in the military. Couldn't test for it. All these kids were doing Spice. Bath salt.
Yeah, bath salts was pretty prevalent. People doing that stuff.
That's that dude in Miami. Didn't dude in Miami eat some dude's face?
I got a question for the panel. For the panel.
What's up?
End of the year, first to last AFC East.
Who?
Miami won.
First to last.
No, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. Buffalo 1, Miami 2, New England 3, Jets 4.
So I'm saying Miami
I want
1,
Stephen D.
New
Stephen
England
D's
2, Buffalo 3, Jets 4. I think Buffalo's going to have a fall off this year.
I don't think that'll happen.
I don't know why. I just have this feeling that
I hope you're right, but I don't see it happening.
Go ahead, Shake.
I'm with Stephen D. That's his list is my list.
Yeah. And my dad's a Bills fan, so
I'm gonna go Buffalo, Miami.
I'm going Miami. I'm going Miami, Buffalo, the Jets, and New England.
Oh.
You know,
I think I'm close. I think I'm close to what Todd, but I'm gonna go with the shocker and switch to Buffalo and the Jets. I'm gonna think. I think Roach, you're kind of right. I'm saying Buffalo's gonna have a drop off. I'm saying Buffalo's gonna be third in the division. The Jets will be second. Miami first, and New England last.
Right. Because I don't feel like Buffalo got better. I feel like they kind of stayed, and everybody else is getting better.
Well,
Right.
they did get what, Von Miller?
Yeah, but
They
he's
did.
But what they paid Von Miller was ridiculous.
You can
Right,
take
but-
Von Miller out of the game by throwing the ball enough and force
But
him.
with Von
I
Miller,
don't know.
I think the reason Von Miller had a resurgence last year was because he was on the Rams defense, and all the people around him made it.
Oh my
easier,
God!
You know.
Yeah,
Well,
you have Leonard Floyd, and then you have the best defensive tackle in football, best defensive player in football.
Now, Von Miller have the year he had in the Rams, then easily the Buffalo could be second in the division with no problem, or even
Look,
first.
But he needs
But
the
he's
help.
got to have
He
that
needs-
same exactly. Yeah, if he had the same effect on the game on the defensive side as Josh Allen did in the last 2 years, then yeah, they can either be first or second.
And then Buffalo's
Well,
corners,
well-
I don't think are ready for.
But if they have a fall off on defense even slightly with all this new offensive firepowers in the AFC, they're not just going to be just steamrolling teams no more in this division.
Yeah, but
I mean,
you
the
gotta
conference
look-
like they used to.
Hey, and with New England, you got to look at it. They're replacing one of the best inside linemen with a rookie that wasn't even supposed to be drafted in the first round. And then you're going to go ahead and
I wouldn't say that, but that's Belichick's way, Todd.
hey,
You got to
but
remember.
then
He's
you
known
lose.
for that. That's what he's been
But
doing for
I've
the last 2
questioned Belichick
decades.
my whole life, and every time I was wrong.
Yeah,
but
that's why I say I don't.
But
and that's why I don't
Stoves
question
like
his
that.
draft picks. And people question
Yeah, I
his
never
draft picks.
questioned
Hey,
his draft
like, I'm not
because they
questioning-
always turn out to be diamonds in the rough every time.
But you know what I really do question? Them letting J.C. Jackson go when he didn't even reset the market.
Well,
Yeah, but
yeah,
New England doesn't care about things like that, Todd. Like
they've
seriously.
always gotten rid of good players.
All the
They
time.
got rid of Lawyer Malloy. They've gotten rid of Will Falk. They've gotten rid of a lot of good people over time that
You're
people
right.
thought they shouldn't have gotten rid of,
But
and they
they
end
all-
up
but they're-
replacing them.
But they always
And they-
had
and
Brady. But they
that's
always
true.
had Brady. And
But it didn't matter.
they don't have Brady. They don't have Brady anymore. Brady,
Yeah,
you
but-
remember what
Yeah,
it
they
used
don't
to
have
kill you-
Brady.
what used to kill you about Brady was the defense was always fresh because you very rarely saw him go 3 and out. He would keep the offense on the field, and that's what used to kill.
Until he got Randy Moss, then it didn't matter.
What they
Yeah,
score that year? 51 touchdowns.
Yeah,
50 touchdowns.
Yeah,
25
50.
with Randy Moss.
and 25
That's
of them went
still-
to
that's
one
still-
receiver.
I would say that offense was better than the greatest show on turf.
It was one of them. It was up there. I won't say it was the greatest, Steven.
We have a bunch of people in
Hey.
chat that say we were wrong about Buffalo. They're,
Hey,
they had
I
a
tell you
great
what.
off season.
I tell you what. There's two
He
things
said
about
they had
Von
a
Miller.
great offseason.
Bills had a really solid off season. One drop off.
Well, hold on.
We're not
hold
saying
on.
they didn't have a good
Hey,
offseason. We're just saying
hey,
that
Two
the
things about Von Miller
offseason
that concern me. I say,
wasn't as good as everybody else's.
Yeah, I
and
just
everybody
don't-
else got better.
Who's the replacement for Cole Beasley?
They don't have it.
Yeah.
They
never
don't have
replaced
it.
him.
They didn't even draft one.
Nope.
I
They
think he's
just-
still. I think he's on the team. He. That's
No, he's
why
not.
they got
He
rid
got
of him.
released.
No,
I mean,
Cole
he's on-
Beasley's gone.
No,
Gone.
no, he's saying he's on a team by Glenn Davis. That's what they meant. But I'm just saying, but I think that was an out of body experience game for him. I don't know if he can do that consistency. You
Now,
can't rely on
McKenzie,
out of body
do they-
experiences from unknown
What about
receivers.
What about McKenzie? He's still there too, I think.
Yeah, Isaiah McKenzie.
And what will happen if Buffalo gives up next year's first round draft pick for DK?
They say Adam E says Jamison Crowder is the replacement.
DK is not
Okay,
DK is-
we'll take
yeah,
that.
Jamison
But
Crowder. That's right. They did pick him up. But Jamison Crowder was also, God, I hated playing against him when he was a Jet. He was the only guy who ever played really well against us. So he kind of takes over for Beasley because Beasley was a Dolphin killer.
Steve,
yeah,
I sent you
if they
that
use him
video.
in that role effectively, he
Record.
might be all right. They
Okay.
might be okay.
Mark my words, DK is not leaving Seattle.
That's why I say Buffalo could finish anywhere from third to first. It just all depends on the rest of the division.
Hey,
If,
Roach.
if everybody else wakes up and don't crap the bed, then I'd say Buffalo finish third.
Roach, read Pete's take here.
Keep it up, trying to get on in a bit. Update. Tua lies will be debunked, and I'm still catching up, but missed so many takes. I need filled. I'm assuming filled in. Titles alone this week are funny.
I love it. Shout out to Pete with the $10 donation.
Dude, Pete Epps, Estefan.
All right, guys.
My favorite people, man.
I will be listening. I gotta get back on the road.
Todd, I love you, brother.
Hey,
All right.
y'all take
Have a
care.
good one, Todd.
Hey, Todd, you loaded
have
the
a
swear
good
jar today.
Is that are you driving a tractor trailer?
Todd, you
Who,
owe at
me?
least, you owe at least $2
Yeah.
to the swear jar today, Todd.
Yeah, I drive a tractor trailer.
Oh, okay. Okay, the same here.
I ain't one of those
I'll
half
get it
truckers.
to you today.
Oh,
you too. Okay. I was
Crypto,
same
what
here.
was that?
I drive one.
What was that coin you were talking about?
20 years now.
It was the it's not necessarily Bitcoin, it's the granddaddy of them all. It's Bitcoin. It's not Dogecoin.
Oh, I get that on Cash App. I try to put $10 a week in it.
There you go. Before you know it, man, you're gonna be a part of the 1%. You'll own
Crypto,
more than one, and you'll be up there.
Why is cryptocurrency down right now?
Because people are fearful. Here's a saying: be greedy when others are fearful. Be fearful when others are greedy. You make your money in bear markets.
Yeah.
Because you could buy more at a discount, especially when it's a good value.
And if you look at all these rich guys, they
it
all
me
got
or
rich off of
Steve
taking a chance.
freezing up?
Right.
I think he just went away because I think he was throwing his bag of chips.
Well, he was freezing up on mine.
It's not a bag of chips. It's Bunch of Crunch.
Hey, I left that video in the chat for you, Steve.
That my kids left. That my kids left on my desk yesterday.
Hey,
so I'm just.
I got these at my desk.
Yeah, but yours have
yeah.
things in them.
But Steven, don't let them shake you out, Steven. You got to have diamond hands.
Stephen D.
What's up, Shane?
I gotta head out. I gotta go into my work. I gotta go to work now. But I know I don't appear here regularly, but I do listen religiously. So just know that I'm here, brother.
I love you,
All
brother.
right, man. Y'all be safe, man.
You the man.
Love you
Shake
too, brother.
money. Have a good one. Be safe.
Shake money.
Hey, I turned a big 5-3 yesterday.
Yeah. Also, you said 20 years you was on the road. That's pretty good. You do local or over the road?
OTR, over the road.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. That's cool. I had to end that quickly. I had to go from over the road to local quickly because I wasn't trying to hang out there at the Lowe's or Flying J.
Oh, who do you work for?
I work for the Postal Service.
Todd, you're back.
Oh, okay.
I drive tractor trailers for them.
I just wanted to tell you, I sent you the 5. I just sent you 5 on Cash App.
My man. Look at Todd paying up his swear jar.
All right, man.
You're the man, brother.
Yeah,
Thank
have a good
you.
one.
Love you, man. Y'all are the best.
Hey, I
Y'all
see
the best fans
Posto
in the world.
drivers out in Wyoming all the time, flipped over out there.
Yeah, it's tough, man. Them roads up there, it's real tough, especially in the wintertime.
Yeah,
The roads get real bad.
People talk about winds. That shit. Damn it. Those roads out there, it blows.
Swear jar.
It blows like 30 miles per hour all the time.
You're killing me, Lance.
Hey, it's been a while, and I hang out with drivers.
Lance, I clicked on your link. It did not work.
I
clicked on your link. It didn't work. It didn't take me anywhere.
Hey, did you guys see the who was it? Ocho Cinco, like totally locking up Brandon Marshall.
Yeah.
Well, it should be in your Twitter.
Really? I'm looking now.
I liked Ocho Cinco.
I love Ocho Cinco. I still love him.
Like, I think he got a raw deal here.
I'll be real. I think Ocho Cinco could still play today.
Yeah.
I think he can play.
Do too. Some part of me do believe him and Terrell Owens can play today if they want to.
Terrell Owens is playing in that fantasy league.
He keeps himself in shape. Unbelievable.
He has that.
I think they can. If it,
I don't know. What do you guys think about that pick, Skyler, the quarterback?
You already know how I feel. I'm the president of his fan club, baby.
I think he's got potential.
We
He's
got
not
ourselves
gonna-
a diamond in the rough.
He's not going to play.
Tua gets hurt, we in good hands.
He's
Put it
the
like
next.
that.
He's the next Taysom Hill. That's all
I'm trying to keep Tua's name out my mouth.
I'm not going to say. I didn't say anything about Tua. I'm just
I
saying.
know.
What,
But my answer.
I'll put it like this.
My answer involves.
We are in good hands because of the depth at the position. I'll say that much.
There you go.
That's how I say it. That's how I put it.
In 2
He's a good
years,
insurance.
Right.
Within
He's
2
a good
years, I think
insurance,
he will
right.
be starting for us.
Who? Skylar Thompson?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a
Roach,
good one.
come on, bro.
Yes,
2
Roach.
years.
Hey, listen.
Y'all
2
have
years.
no respect for Tua.
No,
None,
it's
Roach.
not even.
No.
It's not even that. You
No,
don't
it's
even
not
know-
that, Steven.
You don't even know if Tua will want to stay here.
It can't be performance based. He could be talked about because Tua can't stay healthy. That could be it.
It's health. Tua's got. He's kind of had like a bad time here,
Roach,
right?
I love you, Roach.
Like
Just need you
his
to know that.
experience in the NFL
I
has
love
not been
you.
smooth.
But that is the most outrageous,
So-
outlandish take you have ever said, Roach.
So you don't know that he wants to stay in Miami.
I
when his
don't know,
contract
but
is
I
up.
know. Let me tell you, and that ain't happening.
That's true. The contract year could be costly. He might ask $50 million, Steven.
Oh, he'd be gone.
That's all.
There's
I'm
no
saying.
way I'd be paying Tua 50.
He might be asking for $50 million, Steven. What are you gonna do, Steven?
If we
if
got
the
a
money-
Super Bowl, then yes.
But if the money's right,
Well, yeah, that's
and
different. But then
he's
you got to get rid of
performing,
Tyreek Hill.
keep
You
him.
can't pay two people
If
$50
we
million.
got a Super Bowl, I don't care.
But that means you're going to get rid of Tyreek Hill.
I'm okay with that. If we got a Super
Oh,
Bowl.
Oh, I'm
okay.
saying if he
You
plays
draft
better
his
than
replace.
Tua,
You better be. Well, his replacement's got to get drafted within.
We
the
already
next
have
2 years
drafted
then.
this replacement. Easy E.
Yeah, Easy E. Yeah, that's correct. And then Waddle can finish up. But he'd be coming up on a big contract in 3 years. You're gonna have to give him $50 million, Stephen D.
oh, Waddle,
I hear you, Crypto. I'm just telling you. First of all, the fact that Roach thinks that Skylar Thompson is going to start here in 2 years is insane. Insane.
Oof.
This is the craziest take I've ever heard. And I've heard some crazy takes.
Yeah,
I would say it's not that.
As a matter of
crazy.
fact, I would
It's
say
got a lot of
Pete,
stipulations.
that's
on
a
that.
that's a very Pete take-ish take. Okay.
Hey, if he puts in,
Wait, where's
if he
Pete
puts
at?
in
I
the
need
time,
backup.
if he puts in the time, unlike some other quarterbacks,
Oh, here we go. Here we go. I'm not doing this again with y'all this morning.
I didn't go down that path, but hey,
I had to.
Hey, maybe Skylar.
You was at the hockey game last night.
He's got me
You
going
could've
now. Maybe
played.
Skylar will teach him how to watch
Instead
video.
of being at the hockey game, he should have been in his playbook at home studying. Instead, he was.
Hey, maybe Skyler would teach him how to read plays.
Y'all.
oh man.
See, I told you don't ask me these questions because the answers aren't.
Where did Stephen D go?
I don't know.
I was going to say Stephen Tua has a bright future, but some people believe the bright future is with the Dolphins or not with the Dolphins. Either way, the kid has a bright future. It doesn't matter if it's on the Dolphins or off the Dolphins. You could believe he has a bright future. It's okay, Stephen D. You heard me?
Now I'm back now. I'm sorry. I had to pick up a phone call.
You heard me? Tua has a bright future no matter where he's playing, Stephen D. Remember that.
I think
as a Dolphin or not with a Dolphin.
I'm just
David, please bring
going to have a bright
sanity back.
future.
I was set up with the question. I have to be honest with how I feel.
What was that, Stephen?
I said, help me not deal with these lunatics that are on the panel right now. Crypto, Roach, and Lance. All crazy.
Has anybody noticed, that Crypto sounds like Omar Kelly?
Steven, you knew what I was going to say.
You know what? Crypto
when he
does
asked
sound
the
like
question.
Omar Kelly. Crypto might be Omar Kelly. I believe
No,
that.
I'm sorry, Stephen D. You got me. I'm Omar's brother.
Hey, you finally got him on your show.
I finally got Omar on the show.
I think he's hiding out. Guys.
Crypto thinks that's funny.
I don't know. Tua has to show me some stuff, but I think that he's capable.
All right,
There's
so
that hope.
here's the real question. What does Tua need to do to prove to the fan base he's the guy for the future this year?
There's nothing he can do. There's nothing he can do besides show him. There's nothing he can say. There's nothing on the field
I didn't
he
say
has to show
something he
him.
could say. I said, what does he need to do?
He has to show it. I haven't seen. Yeah, he showed little spurts, but now and then doesn't count.
Sure, it does. Allen did good now and then. The first 2 years, and look at Josh Allen. The first two seasons.
That's all good. That's your opinion. He just hasn't done it for me.
Steven, this is
Let's see Josh Allen comparison.
I think we could get 12
wins.
Hold on, let Roach go. Go ahead, Roach.
I was saying we can get 12 wins with an average quarterback on this team, I think.
I agree.
So
I agree with that.
That sounds correct.
That's correct, because I think Garoppolo can lead us to 12 wins.
That's all good.
Get out of here.
He won't lead us to a Super Bowl.
Get out of here.
Garoppolo could lead us to 13 wins.
But
he
it
led
won't
San Francisco with less talent.
I wish somebody would
San
come save
Francisco
me.
to less
Somebody
talent
come
to
back
a
on the
Super
channel
Bowl.
and save me.
So how come he can't lead this Dolphin team with more talent to one? Wow. Y'all be hating on Garoppolo for unstrange reasons.
I think we should give Tua a chance, one more chance, and see what happens.
Yeah, I mean,
I've been saying that.
I think we're stuck with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no matter what.
guys.
Even if Teddy plays better than Tua, they won't give Teddy a chance because they want to show Tua.
If Teddy's not going to get a chance, let me tell you this. Name a 7th round draft pick that's become a star, and you guys cannot. There's no one that can say any 7th round quarterback has become a star. You won't be able to find one.
I know a 6th rounder. I know a 6th rounder.
Exactly.
There's only only one in the history of the NFL, I believe.
That's because only one probably been drafted as late as Braley and be given a chance by injury that allowed him to come in right away and get developed and get the guns rolling. So it would have probably been more than Brady that would have panned out if they would have had the same opportunity as Brady.
All right, hey, are y'all listening? You ready?
But how?
Some notable.
But there is none. Just because you think there would be, there's still not one.
It's not because of talent. That's that's what you're alluding to.
You ready? Donald Driver, Marquez Colston, Julian Edelman, defensive lineman Jay Ratliff, quarterback Ryan Fitzpatrick, all 7th round picks.
Is Fitzpatrick a star? I said a star.
He's a starter.
Fitzpatrick has been in the league for how long now, guys?
Right. He's
starting everywhere he's gone.
Yes, but he has not. He has
a starter everywhere he goes.
He's been a starter.
He's a starter. Has he won? Has he won?
No, he hasn't won.
Right,
That's not the argument.
So David,
I don't think. I think
Fitzpatrick for me is for those of you who like baseball. There's major leaguers. There's AAA. There's AA. There's single A ball players.
He's no better than Tua.
There's a term in baseball called a 4A player. And a 4A player is somebody who does great in the minor leagues in AAA, but when they get to the majors, they're not quite, they can't quite get it, right? And so Fitzpatrick for me is the definition of a 4A baseball player to football. He's somebody who is good enough to start, but he's more than good enough to be a backup. Like he's better than a backup, but he's not good enough to be a starter.
Well, you just described Tua.
He's a limbo quarterback.
But
he's a limbo quarterback. He's a quarterback that's always in limbo.
He is better than Tua right now at this point.
Fitzpatrick?
Yes.
Y'all trip me out.
When he came in the game and outperformed him.
You guys are nuts. You guys have no idea what you're talking. I played quarterback. You guys are nuts. You guys are nuts.
I didn't play quarterback, and I still think you're nuts. I'm just saying.
I played quarterback, but not at no professional or college level. But I played the position. But listen,
I played quarterback in high school.
So you're saying that when he was on our team, he did not outperform Tua.
Tua's coming back from a hip injury.
Year, Roach. His rookie year. Time out. This is what bothers me. Okay,
go.
Every freaking day.
Stay off the gummy bears.
Every freaking day, we get into this conversation about Tua and how good he is or how good he isn't. We come back to the same stupid conversation every day. I'm over it. Check it out, bro.
Listen,
hey, all of you are my boys. I love you all. But just check it out. In 2022, the starting quarterback for your Miami Dolphins is going to be none other than Tua Tagovailoa. So I don't want to hear about Ryan Fitzpatrick or anybody else because it does not matter.
So who brought it up?
It doesn't matter.
Who brought it up?
No, it doesn't matter.
Listen, we have 3 quarterbacks on the team, Stephen D.
I
We
just
have an
can't wait for
awesome.
next year.
We have an awesome bullpen. I'll put it like that.
I can't wait to the end of
Steven,
next
don't
year.
worry. No one's going to take his job unless he fails.
Where's Pete?
Stephen D. It's in his hands,
Where's
Stephen
Pete?
D. It's all right.
Oh, jeez.
It's in his hands. Tua has control of this offense, Stephen.
Yeah, I want Tua to do
That's-
good. I just don't think
But
he will.
that was only he has control not by the gameplay, only by eat it. He only got it by eat it. That's how he is the starting quarterback. We have to face the truth, Stephen D. He's our quarterback by eat it, not by play. That's just the nature of the game.
And he was pretty much given the job.
I'm trying to calm down.
Right.
Steven, you ever go to the flea market and you buy?
It was like
you buy
it's
something and
like
you're
the
stuck with
royal
it?
family. It's like the king, the prince
Right.
is the heir to the throne to the king. He's only given a position because he's an heir to the throne. It's
Okay.
not by his own.
Crypto, do you agree that a lot of people talk about Tua and how he's average, he's at best, all this kind of stuff, but they never talk about, I said this last night at Batman's channel, I believe, that Brian Flores was mediocre at best.
I don't want to go back
Is
to
what?
that either. Why do we always go back to Flores as well? Like
If he's mediocre at best, what do you mean?
Well, no, if you're gonna be, well, he was good on defense, but on offense, what did he do?
Well, you can say
Because
that
he
about
wasn't a
just about every
complete coach.
Well, of course you can. Of course you can, but that means that he's the average.
David, let
Go ahead.
Okay, if you're gonna say, well, if you're gonna use that as the refute the
Go ahead,
people
Steven.
that say Tua's average, then
I'm gonna-
okay,
I'm
he's
gonna
somewhere
go.
between
I'm gonna let
bad
Crypto
and
finish.
good. He's neither extremely
and this
bad
is-
or
I
extremely
agree.
good.
I agree. I agree.
And that's
I
what
agree.
people try to say about Tua, that he's in the middle. He's somewhere between the GOAT and somewhere between the bust.
Okay.
I agree. I don't disagree there.
Which is every other quarterback in the NFL.
Exactly.
But what I will say to this is, and this is my problem with the arguments that I hear, right? Like I hate the argument on the one side about Tua, right? But then even Tua supporters go to the Flores.
I'm not a
argument
Tua
of the deal.
supporter.
I'm not. I didn't say you did. You were.
No,
I'm
not
just
you.
saying that the Tua support argument always comes back to the Flores argument. And the problem with that is the same argument with the Tua conversation, right? I can't like
Yeah.
Tua like here's the problem with Flores. You say what you want, good or bad about him, right? I know where his shortfalls are. I've said him. I
Yeah,
said he could
every
not work
coaching
well
has
with
a foot
others.
for him.
He could,
Yeah.
but with that being said, let I can also make an excuse. I'll put that in quotations for Flores. He never got support from his GM or his owner.
Correct.
So how is Flores supposed to be successful?
So they both is average at best. Both of them.
No,
Correct. They were both in the same predicament there, David.
Wrong. All of you. Because here's the problem. You want to see success. It's through the people that are around you and support
Correct.
you and do that. And
Steven, excuse me, as a business owner.
hold on, I'm not finished. Because
Go ahead.
here's the thing. You say what you want about Brady, right? Brady is a above average quarterback who became really great because he had support. He had a system that was designed for him, and he had a long period of time of success, which he was able to carry over to Tampa, right? You go look at other quarterbacks with the exception of him and Peyton Manning, okay? When most quarterbacks leave one franchise to go to another, there's not a lot of success overall. Even Joe Montana could not take Kansas City to the Super Bowl.
He took him to the playoffs, but he never
took
took him to
playoffs,
the
but he
Super
never
Bowl.
took him to a Super Bowl,
He
right?
couldn't win the
And
championship,
that's what
right.
I say about Russell. Russell will take Denver to a playoff, but I don't think he'll ever take them to a Super Bowl. And it's because of two things. It's because of the support that you have around you and the people that have faith in you. And right now,
I
I
agree.
truly believe that McDaniel has the utmost faith in Tua.
I
Otherwise,
agree.
he would not be here.
I
And I
disagree.
think that's fine.
Yeah.
You can disagree, Roach, but I'm telling you, that's 90% of the conversation. Does your head coach believe in your quarterback? Yes. Okay. Does
That
your
was a
GM
part of the
does
uh,
your
job
the coaching
requirements,
search
Steven.
exactly? And does your GM guys? Mark Sanchez went to 2 AFC Championship games with the Jets. AA said. Well, he said Mark Sanchez over to it. No way, that's true. But
That's just-
either way,
Well,
Mark
he went to the
Sanchez.
championship.
Mark
He had
Sa-
support.
Mark Sanchez had support in New York with Rex Ryan. And you know the thing that Rex Ryan did? Rex Ryan took in somebody that was smarter than him as offensive coordinator and allowed that person to run the offense while he ran the defense. That is one thing that Flores did not do. My hope is that if Flores ever gets another chance to coach in the NFL,
He's going to be given the opportunity to do that.
He will be smart enough to say, you know what? When it comes to the offense, I need to bring in somebody in here that's a guru like I am.
And that
on
may be the
defense.
first thing he do instead of building the defense first.
Exactly.
And you got to remember, he was building the team from ground up.
And
he had to start on one side of the ball first.
You know what the good thing about McDaniel is? McDaniel has inherited a really good defense. He didn't put one together. He inherited one, right? And the hope is that McDaniel comes in, puts together a really good offense, guys, and then is able to match it. And now all of a sudden we go from being the 13th or 14th best team in the AFC to a top 5 or top 6 team in the AFC. That's a big jump. That's a huge jump. But it can happen if McDaniel is able to A, implement the offense he wants, B, gets the players to match at the level of what he's trying to do, and C, Tua is confident that his head coach believes in him.
But Steve,
and that's such a big thing.
Aren't you worried?
Steven, that's what I mean when I say McDaniel was born on third base when it comes to that. He's inherited a great defense already when he's coming in the door. He didn't have to build it from the ground up.
No, but they're going to give him credit for it.
Yeah, exactly. Definitely. They're going to give him credit for building it, even though it was already here.
So aren't you guys scared of jumping on to this, like, we're great now train? Like, every season, I have fallen for the trap by the Dolphins of being like, this is our year. This is our year.
And that's why you're skittish about it. That's why you're skittish about it.
That's a good point.
It's good. It's good to be that. It's good to be that.
Exactly.
But that doesn't mean you're right either.
We've been snake bitten.
Yeah,
that's the problem. We've been snake
every
bitten
year.
as a franchise.
Yeah.
You know, we're supposed to go undefeated every season since '72.
I got
still waiting over the toxic poison from last year.
And to just reiterate, you go back through the history of the NFL and even current times, right? Like auto sexy support is everything. Whack Jones is a perfect example. No worries, just believe support. Same thing. He's not better than Tua, but the reality is he's put in a better situation than Tua was put in, and so
I agree.
And putting in the time.
Well, see, that's bullshit. Oh, you're gonna make me use the swear jar. Somebody pay my $1.
Come on,
somebody
man.
pay my $1.
Come on.
Bullshit. And let me tell you why it is. Let me tell you why it is. Because the stupid argument that Tua does not put in the time is the most ridiculous, stupid.
Thank you, Steven.
That's your boy Omar Kelly. Steve.
That's your boy Chris. That's your boy Chris.
How does he not put in the time? He's gotten bigger.
Okay, what I was saying,
his throws have gotten better. He's
putting in the time, but he's not putting in enough time for where he's at.
Well, how do you know that, Lance?
It shows.
No, it does not.
You look at other quarterbacks that came out with him.
Lance, the man has a winning record as a quarterback in the NFL, as a starting quarterback in the NFL.
I just disagree.
His completion percentage is top 10 in the NFL. He
is not top 10.
His completion percentage is, and when he plays, we usually have a fighting chance to win the game.
Steven,
we're in the game if he plays.
Steven, you ever play horse?
We should have won the Raiders game.
When you shoot from 2 yards away, do you usually make it?
Does it matter if it's 2 yards? Do I care how he gets on base? No,
I'm saying
do not. Moneyball reference.
When you're comparing against other people, you got to look at all the stats. You know, so
it's only stupid. It's only
hey,
stupid.
Steven, do you think we should have won the Raiders game with Brisket
I don't think stats matter. I think winning and losing is what matters.
But that's not a.
Hey, Steven, do you think Brisket should have won that Raiders game?
The problem of that is, David, the first 7 games of each year, the defense doesn't show up.
Correct.
And if they did, we would have beat Jacksonville. We would have beat Vegas. We would have beat Atlanta.
Correct.
We were in the game against Tampa into the third quarter.
Y'all talking about
Tampa ran up the score and made that game ugly than what it really was.
If Tua didn't throw that interception, we would have won.
Get out of here with that, Lance. Go somewhere with that. Go sit down.
I'm not saying that our defense played up the par, but
turn off the lights.
We would have won if he didn't throw that interception.
Hey, Steven, it's not me today.
Both quarterbacks were responsible for wins and losses.
I think Brisket should have won the games he was in there,
and Tua should have won the games that he was in there. Both of them are equally responsible for losses.
This is the one.
So
I'm
do
not
you guys?
blaming just Tua. The whole team played like.
But you are. You always.
So, Steven, Steven, let me ask you this.
But I'm going
So
to take the conversation here. Lance, you bring up Tua all the time, bro. Come on. The finger always points back to Tua. Do you not think that? Don't lie to me either. Lance, talking to you.
No, I'm harsh on Tua.
You are.
But I'm harsh on all quarterbacks.
The reality is, to be elite in the NFL, you have to be the top 5% in the league.
What's
And there's
weird
only
is-
a handful of that. And
Yeah,
you drop,
in
What's
my
the next
opinion,
tier?
Tua would never be top
That's
10.
a good point. That's a good point, Stephen E. So then what would be the next tier behind that?
Well,
So you got to go between the 6th percentile and the 15th percentile. Who is in that tier?
But I really don't think there is. I think it goes top 5%.
Come on, Stephen.
And then
Everybody's not in the middle.
So,
I
Steven,
do. I think
the top 5%, and then everybody else.
Steven, do you find it weird?
I do.
No, that's
And-
no good. That's a terrible curve. I wish you was my college professor grading on that kind of curve.
Steven,
I love you, brother.
I would love to have you as my college professor. That kind
You
of
all-
grade curve.
do you guys find it weird that being critical gets you a reaction, right? Of
Yeah.
Tua. And they expect you just to step in line, like the big Tua supporters, step in line and follow the narrative and just be pro. Don't say anything negative because we got to win this year. That's like, I don't know.
That's dumb.
It's just a weird way to think.
No, Roach, time out. There's a difference between being critical and building your guy up, and then being hurtful and just plain not believing in somebody. And by the way, it's a thin line. They can sound similar, but it's how the message is delivered.
I agree with you. I'm saying that our community doesn't know where that line is what I'm
No
saying.
shit. I agree.
Swear, Joe.
Stephen D, you went to a Ravens game here in Baltimore. You can't tell me that they was ratting and raving over Lamar Jackson after he won that MVP award. It was nothing but Lamar jerseys all in the streets of
Madden
Baltimore.
cover.
You're right.
Exactly. They had statues of the man. Anything that Tua does remotely close to what Lamar did, the Dolphins, you won't be able to stop this fan base. You won't be able to stop it.
So this is my hope, right? Like my hope is that it comes to that. But now this is where I agree with you, gentlemen. On he has to produce that this year.
Yes, sir.
And if he doesn't, I will be first in line with the ticket to say, bruh, you gotta go. You gotta go. I'll be the first in line to say it. KP, what's up, KP?
That's borderline blasphemous,
What's
Stephen.
up?
You
What's
can't
up?
say that
Just-
Tua has
hey.
to go.
Well, I mean, I can flip-flop all I want. It's my show.
Man, listening
Man.
along here, just want to big up Roach, man. Roach, you got it 100% today, Roach.
Oh, thanks,
Love
man.
what you're saying out there, man.
I don't have a lot of supporters, but thank you.
Man,
Listen,
Kari P.
Listen,
you're
the
man,
hatred
Kari
against
P.
Flores is the main crutch. The
Larry
hatred
sent
of
me $1
Flores
on Cash
is
App.
the main crutch that allows the fans not to be critical about Tua. They displace their criticism or their critical view on Flores.
It's like a
Flores
cult.
allows.
That's interesting. I never thought about it that way. Yeah.
It
It's
feels
a
like
Yeah.
a cult.
crutch. Yeah, of not to criticize Tua, yeah.
So we can't criticize Brian Flores either.
No,
Yes,
No,
you
he
can
deserves
criticize
criticism.
Brian
Depends
Flores.
on what.
But you can't use
Again,
it as
David,
as a bridge to get back at the people that give honest critique about
I,
Tua.
be-
correct.
I believe in balance, guys. And I also believe two things can be right at once.
Well, that's my favorite
Yes,
saying on the show. I
right.
say
Two
that
things can be correct
ultimately.
at once.
I say that all the time on the show. David, you must watch my show if you say that.
No, actually, I've been
all the
saying that for
time.
25 years.
But you
Right,
you heard me say it on the show. Okay, that's all I need to know.
Probably.
But I say that all the time. Two things can be true. The true thing is Tua is an average quarterback. What's also true is Tua is the best quarterback to lead this team right now in the future for this franchise. He is.
Okay.
That's a big statement.
But
I
but
agree
it's
with the
true.
first part, but not the second part.
But you can't say both in this particular moment, right? Why can you not? Let me ask you a question, Roach. Why can't you agree with both statements?
Because he hasn't showed me that he can lead the team yet.
So if he shows you this year,
So how much? Yeah,
What-
I'm sorry.
what the-
Go ahead.
What the? What does he need to show you, Roach?
What do you
Hey,
mean?
if
What is he
Tua
like?
shows himself this year, I'm all behind him.
He needs to beat.
Everybody's behind him.
Yeah.
I don't
Me
see
too.
a lot of people don't believe that nobody's behind. Tua has one of the highest. Tua's approval rating in the Dolphins fan base is like Kim Jong Un's approval rating in North Korea. It's the
Okay,
same.
all right.
It's
So,
no different.
so time out, time
I
out.
love you even more,
same
brother.
forward.
So Artful Dodger and Roadrunner say, Steven, that's your opinion. That does not make it true. That's an opinion. All right, let me ask you something, gentlemen. Artful Dodger and Roadrunner and the other gentleman on this panel. Is Teddy Bridgewater better to lead this team to a playoff right now than Tua Tagovailoa? Be honest.
No,
I think so.
no.
Crazy. Next.
I think it could be possible as well. But
Crypto and
it's yet to be
Roach.
seen.
Crypto and Roach.
He's like Tua. I mean,
Huh?
there's
Crypto
a lot of
and
good
Roach.
and a lot
sorry.
of bad.
Is Teddy Bridgewater better equipped to lead this team to a playoff run than Tua is right now?
I think
I would
Chris
say
would
he's
handle
on par.
himself better under pressure.
From Roach and Crypto.
So I think it is very close. Where he edges him, I think is his leadership is where he would edge it for me. That's it.
Crypto.
I say he's on par.
I disagree with y'all. And you're right.
But
That's an opinion. That's an
think-
Yeah,
opinion.
he's just
I'll
on
give that
par.
to you.
I mean,
But-
he has the same ability to lead this team as
He
Tua
does
does.
not have the
Because
same-
his team, because he was one field goal miss away from a Super Bowl appearance. People
But Steven, a
miss
regular
that.
source of criticism against Tua has been his leadership skills, right? That's where that golf thing becomes such an alarm.
That's a
because
joke.
it
That's a
also
joke.
adds
Come
on.
on.
That's why I
the
believe
stupidest
that
argument I've ever
McDaniels
heard in my life.
wanted Teddy.
It's
That's the
irrelevant if
dumbest-
he's winning.
That's
I
the
agree.
dumbest thing
It's
I've ever heard in my
irrelevant
life.
if, as long as he's it's irrelevant if he's Peyton Manning. It's irrelevant if it's Tom Brady. It's irrelevant, right? But Tua has yet to show he's in that kind of class. But it's an associative factor, right? It's also associated with the other limitations, like he doesn't study the playbook, he doesn't inspire the confidence of the team. All
That
of this
don't
stuff
make
has been
sense.
reported over the last 3 years.
That don't make sense. Why, from Omar Kelly? Come on. Really?
Omar
But
Kelly
hey-
is a
but hey,
paid
David,
reporter. Whether you
I
like him or
can't-
not is irrelevant. He has a job at the Sun Sentinel.
What does that got to do? Just because.
Forget Omar,
Hold on.
David. Forget Omar for a second. Forget
Yeah.
Omar
Yeah.
for a second.
But
There's
Steven, I
national
say he's
reporting
on
on that
par
too.
because McDaniels kind of said he's on par with Tua because he said he want a veteran leader to
I'm not
be able
saying
to
that.
keep it going if our quarterback gets hurt. He don't
Not-
want to miss
not
a beat.
saying
You
that.
think?
I think he's on par. I think he's on par. What I'm saying is that if you're going to talk about golf and all this
Oh
stupidity.
no, that's not me talking about golf.
No, I'm not saying you. I'm saying people in general. This is the dumbest argument I ever heard in my life. That's dumb. Like, I go play golf.
Yeah.
I have a business.
Yeah, but
because
see,
I
you're
leave my business to go
mischaracterizing
play
Omar
golf,
Kelly's
there's
argument.
going to be an issue? Come on, guys.
Kelly is
Come
not the
on.
one leading the charge to say that golf is the source of criticism. He's saying that there's some within the organization who saw his playing golf as a failure in his leadership abilities. He's reporting that, which means people in the organization have told him they had a problem with that. That's not Omar Kelly just spouting off and trying to hate on Tua. He's a reporter. He reports.
So why didn't so Tua played golf with Cameron Wolf, right? Why didn't Cameron Wolf say anything?
Because he knew it was messed up.
Listen, I agree with you. David, I agree with you. It's a silly.
He kind of hold above the fray. Wolf does.
Yes.
He doesn't like to
Yeah,
get
that was a
involved in
private.
politics of it.
That was probably a
Exactly.
private.
It's all
friendship.
politics. It's all politics. That's what it is.
But the politics become irrelevant if Tua performs at a number 5 level.
Exactly.
If you're average, you
That
shouldn't
part
be
is true too. Yeah,
playing
if he
golf.
performs at the
You
level
got- so you
5
gotta-
pick,
you gotta
then
hold it in context.
It goes by the
let me-
wayside.
let me
Then they
bring
would
in-
ignore it.
Let
Yeah,
me bring
in
in
that
two
sense.
other people to this conversation. Hangry Al, what's up, Hangry Al? How are you?
How's it going, man? Just listening to this and thinking, God damn. And yes,
Swear
I'm
jar.
going to. I know. I already throw money. I'll throw more. I don't give. I thought
Go ahead. If you're going to throw more, go ahead. Make it count.
Bro, look. Yeah, has he performed to the level we want him to? No. But at the same point, no quarterback can beat you from his damn ass. Tom Brady can't beat you from his butt. And we had the worst offensive line.
Agreed.
Joe Burrow complicates your view, though, Hangry Al. Joe Burrow's success.
Yeah, but look at Joe Burrow's wide receivers, running back, all that stuff. Tua didn't have that.
No. That's again, that's your subjective opinion.
That's a good point. But if Tua has it, that means that
But
the offensive
should do
line
it
is no
this
more
year.
of an excuse then.
man,
What I'll say
not
is
only
this
Because
year
Tua has the same
I'll
kind
say
of
this-
weapons Joe Burrow got now.
I'll
Hold
say
up.
this:
Can I
Tua
finish?
doesn't have
Yeah,
an
go
excuse
ahead,
this year. Tua doesn't have an excuse. Finish. Go ahead,
No,
Hank.
Correct.
He doesn't have an excuse this year. But what compounds it and negates the Joe Burrow argument is what did we run the most of any other team last year?
RPO.
Yeah, but the question
Just
then
trying to get
becomes
the ball out the hand
why?
pass.
There was
Why?
no R
Did
in
you
our
run that
RPO.
and force it on Tua, or was that a modification to the offense made because of Tua's limitations? You guys, well, sorry, I don't mean to say you guys, but some who favor Tua tend to believe that the RPO was an imposition on Tua, where other people would say that because of what the coaching staff saw in training camp, they installed RPO so that his limitations wouldn't be exposed. These 2 points of view are where the diversion is occurring. You guys want to
Exactly,
make the case.
I think that no one knows what they're talking about because that doesn't make sense. It's in the middle somewhere, probably.
Now, David. What I'll say is I don't agree with him, but it does make sense. Like I personally don't agree.
Yeah.
But it makes sense. Like I understand.
Well,
his
yeah,
argument.
because you're going by people's personal opinion. Maybe somebody's listen. Maybe somebody in the organization doesn't like him and spread something up like
See,
that.
all this like and not like
that's an
stuff
opinion. That's an
is
opinion.
irrelevant. Listen, if a professional coach at an NFL level has a training camp and observes a quarterback and says, "Damn it, my quarterback can't be accurate after 10 yards," that coach is going to make modifications to his offensive scheme.
Agreed.
That's just how it works.
Just to let you guys know,
Hold up.
just to let you guys know, I am a left-handed person and I played quarterback. So I can tell you it's a lot more difficult for a left-hander to play with everybody who's right.
Yeah, but
Just to
David,
let you know.
to that argument, Tua was the only left-handed quarterback in the league.
Correct.
Right?
That's a little bit harder. It's not. I'm not talking about drastic.
It's not that it's harder. I'm not going to say it's not harder or it is. But what I'm going to say is there's only one, and it's Tua, right?
Yeah.
So you create, like, the way that you train is going to be different. The way that
Correct.
you look at the field
Everything's
is going to be
different.
So everything is different.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of how to say something without sounding like
like a dick.
Yeah.
Like
I
a
didn't
dick,
want to
bro.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
don't
'cause
say it.
I don't
get.
mean
I
it
don't
the
get
way it
offended, bro. I don't
Okay.
get offended.
So I brought up this point that you like. I was talking about like, hey, when he was in college and high school, how come he didn't learn this stuff, like how to read a defense, and maybe he did, but not enough, or how to study for a game, and he's under Nick Saban, and everybody telling me like, well, that's college, and now he's in the pros. The pros are different.
So,
but then
but
then when people say like, I was a quarterback, not against you, but when people say I was a quarterback and I did this, this, and this, so I know what I'm seeing out there. But then when I bring that up to people, they tell me you can't use that because it's a different
Well,
level.
that's just dumb then, because you can use it. You can use it.
No, I mean, look, David. David.
I just wanted to make sure David knew I wasn't calling him out.
What I will say.
No, of course. Bro, you can call me out. I'm not offended, bro. I don't get offended.
Oh, David, I don't think he was. And what I'll say is, to your point, your experience of playing football is different than somebody else's
Exactly.
experience of playing football.
Say
right?
hello, Zay.
David, have you ever thrown
this is my grandson. Say hello.
What's up, buddy?
What up, dude?
Hey, what's up,
Say
young
hello,
man?
Zay.
What's up, future Dolphin there? Future Dolphin there.
Say
Go
hello.
Dolphins. They go Dolphins.
He's 5, guys.
Hey, you gonna make him a right-handed quarterback?
He's actually left-handed, just like me.
Awesome,
Right,
awesome
the
stuff.
future of the Dolphins. All right, let me bring in Estefan. What's up, Estefan?
Oh, not much. Just listen to all you stinky butt faces up here.
Hey, shut up with you butt
Not this
face.
beautiful face, man. Not this beautiful face.
Look at KP. KP, I love it. He's like, not this beautiful. Hey, Estefan, did
you here to back me up?
Did you know Shake Money donated 8 slots to you today for the giveaway?
Oh, really? Oh, man, that's greatly
Yes, he
appreciated.
He donated $20 and told me to give all 8 slots because he donated on PayPal. to you. So, Estefan, you have 8 slots today for the giveaway.
I don't even know what I did, man. That's greatly appreciated. Much love to Shake, man.
He said you made him laugh. He said you made him laugh.
Hey, man. I thank all of you. I think there's some people up here on this panel that have made good points. I mean, look, man.
I'm one of them, right? I made a good point, didn't I?
Yeah, a lot of you have, but there's some homerisms and some, you know, in some of these cases. Listen. When you have you got a lot of, millions of dollars flowing through, through this organization and coaches that are getting paid and players, you're not going to run somebody out on the field with a strategy and the philosophy that you don't believe can actually work to a certain degree, because you're putting your entire coaching staff's jobs in jeopardy, players. I mean, it affects everybody. So this whole nonsense that this RPO affected him, look, that's what he ran. That's what he knew. It catered to him. You are in denial if you think anything other than that. That's absolutely ridiculous to sit here and say that hindered him. No. That gave him his best chance. That's what they did. That gave him, and that's a fact. I mean, you can debate about it. There's no debate. Like, I'm just not. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna use my brain cells on this one.
Estefan,
I'm gonna use my brain cells on this one, bro.
Estefan, it's a fair perspective that you bring. I just think that other people viewing it differently doesn't make them wrong either.
It's not wrong, but you're if you do a poll on this, bro, they're not gonna stand it.
So what's the question?
People that know football are not gonna sit here and say, no, I'm just because I don't like this guy, I'm gonna sabotage him and all my coaching staff.
What should the poll question be? I'll put it up.
Yeah, that's just dumb. Whoever says that.
Well, it sounded to me like people were making the argument that the RPO hindered Tua, which is absolute nonsense.
So should the poll question be, did the RPO hinder Tua last year? Is that what the question should be?
Did the RPO?
Yeah. No. I mean, and
how would it hinder him? It was built because of him.
And you can also put in quotations to sabotage. I don't know how that's going to, bro. If you're going to give me the best plays that I know how to run, I'll take that all day. You know what I mean? I've been running it since I was in college.
That kind of goes against the whole sabotage narrative, Estefan.
It does, man. It makes no sense.
If you're creating an offense specifically so it can enhance him better, that kills the sabotage argument alone in and of itself. Because you're trying to make something that works for the quarterback. That's the antithesis of sabotage.
Is it possible?
So I don't get it.
I want to hear from the panel. Is it possible that when he was out with his finger, we all agree it wasn't his fingers while he was out of the game, right?
I would agree with that.
It was Flores.
Yeah. Is it possible that it was due to something else, but because he's supposed to be this golden boy future guy for the team, that we're like, hey, let's just say it's his finger, because we don't want to. Maybe we can get him to curve this and come around and do what we want him to do with whatever the problem was. I don't know. I can't say what it was because I don't know. But teams tend to protect their future, and Tua is a future asset.
Flipside said, Hinder, are you kidding me?
Yeah,
the
he's a future
RPO is
asset.
what Tua ran in college. He can't run a pro-style offense. The RPO gave him the best chance to win. Flipside Fisher said.
And I don't think the Dolphins are going to come out. The Dolphins aren't going to
That's
come
a fact.
out and be like, hey, Tua's work ethic sucks. Tua can't throw this. They're not ever going to say that because it hinders us accepting him. And then if they ever want to trade him, it takes his value down. So unless they're the Cleveland Browns, they're never going to trash him.
And let me add to what Flipside said real quick, Steven. Bro, and I mentioned it, I believe, was it yesterday, the day before, bro, Chan Gailey, when the season was over, into his first years, he straight up said, we only gave him what he can handle, bro. That's from Chan Gailey's mouth,
I get it, but I'm sick of that. I'm sick of that, too, because he's a rookie. Like I don't want to hear that anymore.
I don't think Brian Flores sabotaged anybody. I think that he made a mistake and he got angry, maybe, or whatever the case may be. But I don't think he sabotaged.
Sabotage is a strong word. I'll give you.
Correct.
But I wouldn't put it past him either.
Me neither, bro. I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt.
There are way too many red flags to show that he was petty at some
I think they
at
should
more
have
than one or
forced
2
Tua to
points
play
in
pro
time
style.
during his tenure here.
They
I
should
mean,
have forced
petty.
Tua to play pro style.
What red flags other than giving him the best offense that he could possibly
I mean,
succeed in?
no big time veterans staying for a long period of time, with the exception
Cutting
of
all
That
the
would
veteran
be
offensive
incompetence, not malice. That's two
You can't
different
run the
things.
RPO all the time.
Correct.
You could be incompetent without being malice. You know that.
a carousel of offensive coaches coming in and out the door.
Once again, that's incompetence. Means that's your weak area that you have yet to overcome.
But I think that it led to sabotage because he got frustrated with it.
It didn't lead to sabotage. It's just the result of the incompetence.
That's saying the same thing.
It's not.
You got
Sabotage is a deliberate strategy or a plan. That's not a plan in that.
Okay.
If the result of
Did
something
the
happening
result-
because you're incompetent doesn't mean that you did something deliberate.
Did the result lead to self-sabotage though?
He didn't sabotage. Why would he sabotage his own career if Tua's
He did though.
production?
He did.
If Tua's production is based
You know how he
on
sabotaged his own
success,
career?
then why would he do that?
Ways. I'll give you 3 different ways, Crypto. Number
Not
one,
going to the boat.
He did. Yep, not going to the boat. Not getting on board with losing. Right? You could. And by the way, I'm not here to question.
But see, that was deliberate.
By the way,
that was
I'm
deliberate.
not here to question his morals. I'm not here.
But he didn't know that was going to lead to him losing his job.
Good job.
But I can get
right. But Steven,
guys, I have a business.
Go to the boat.
Crypto, I have a business. If someone sabotages me or makes a mistake, I'm going to fire them.
Yeah, but you can also.
Yeah, that's if they doing it directly to you.
You can
as
also
a business owner. That's different.
Yourself too.
That's the same thing, though. If he did something purposely, or maybe because he wanted to, or says that I'm holier than thou, maybe that was the answer. That's the answer why he got fired.
Because he wanted to take a stand and didn't want to do something
with all of that.
What was that?
But he knew that coming in the door. Stephen Ross knew what he was hiring. Did he not ask him the questions?
Yeah, but he's not Bill Belichick.
Well, I've said
who's
from
not
day
Bill
one,
Belichick? Stephen Ross.
So I've said from day one. From day one. Hold on, David. I said from day one that Stephen Ross was part of the biggest problem here.
Yes.
No, but he went personally to New England to recruit the man because he was drooling over his performances in the Super Bowl.
I get it.
Let me go real quick, man. I gotta show Shake some love, and this applies to this conversation. So the first year that Tua played, everybody would sit here and say that Tua looked like he had his best game against Arizona, right?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody on this panel would agree with that, right? Everybody else goes
but
back
it was
to
actually against New England.
It was the Arizona game, right? I mean, that's arguable though. I mean, a lot of Tua. Right. But listen. A majority of fans would say that was his best game, right? So how is it self-sabotage when everybody was singing the praise of, was it Studsville that called the plays that game?
Yeah, Studsville.
And then Brian Flores brings this guy in to call the plays for the next year as an co-OC, and then he gives him a quarterback coach that had worked with him in Charlie Fry. How is that sabotage? That's actually making an attempt to make this guy successful. It just didn't work out. You got to try.
Just didn't work out.
You know what I
don't
mean?
think it's sabotage.
It just
I just
didn't
think
work
he
out.
made a mistake. I just think Brian made a mistake.
It just didn't work out.
Came out bad.
I don't get it.
Right. It just didn't work out. It wasn't him deliberately trying to make him Tua look bad. Because he made the attempts, like Esteban said, to improve him by building an offense that suits him and building in players that Tua knew.
I will say removing the offensive line's veteran leadership didn't help nothing.
It didn't help. Another failed attempt. But it was right. It was another failed attempt. I think Color made the good point about the if you go shopping for 7 different cars and you change it out because the previous 6 was lemons, it doesn't say that you're not attempting to get a new car on the road that's going to
No,
work.
but it does say that you're incompetent.
And does say that at the 6th
That's
one,
it. That's my whole point. That's why I use the word incompetence versus malintent.
But I still
Thank you,
but
Crypto. I love you, brother.
But Crypto, to your point, it can lead to self-sabotage. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over, expecting different results.
It's just he's probably not good at picking the right car.
You're
That's
way
the,
off,
and
Steven.
that part
Bro,
of it.
Steven, hold on. You just said the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over, expecting different results.
Correct. That's being a Dolphins fan, by the way.
So wouldn't that make you question Tua more in that case? Because
no, not right now, because I don't think he's made a lot of the same mistakes.
And that would make you insane then, right?
I mean that's fine. You can say
Per
what you
the
want.
definition.
I'm just saying. I hear you. I don't agree with you.
So the difference is that Tua is not making choices like Brian made. Is the difference?
But he is. Hey, Steven, let me ask you a question real quick. And
go ahead, bud.
And this is the problem right here, is that I don't care if he plays golf or he does whatever he wants to do off the field or anything of that sort. But
exactly.
like you have a morning show, Steven. So this is the analogy right here. If people came up and said, "Man, Steven's morning show it's good," but if he just put in a little bit more research, if he did a little bit, if he had a little bit.
Are you trying to tell me something, Luis?
No,
Steve.
I'm just playing, dude. I'm just playing.
Hey, Steven, you know me. I love your show, but I'm just saying, if you started hearing those rumors, right? You would be like, you know what? Maybe even if it's not right, but I'm hearing it, so I'm gonna do a better job. If Tua's hearing this, like I forgot who just said it. Well, Tua's not making bad choices, dude. Nobody's sabotaging you. If you like, we all watch film and we all see plays that we can all agree sometimes Tua leaves on the field.
All right,
those are the things you got to work on. And if you're not working on those,
can I rebuttal?
Those are mistakes that you're making. No one's sabotaging you. You're sabotaging yourself.
Can I rebuttal, Luis, to your example? Yeah. All right, so to your example, let's say somebody is theoretically saying that about me. Steven's morning show is good, but it could be better if he did more work. What y'all don't know is that I put in the 3 or 4 hours I do live here, right? Mm-hmm. That doesn't include the time I take in going through YouTube, going through Twitter 2 hours a day, trying to get him research about what I should talk about for the day, right? That doesn't include downloading or making graphics or whatever it is I got to do for that week. That's another, up to 5 to 10 hours per week. So who are you to say that I don't put it? And I'm just saying as the example. If somebody comes out and tells me they don't know what I put in easily 50 hours a week into this. Easily 50 to 60 hours. But
to your point, Steven, I do all my work Monday through Thursday, so I have Friday, Saturday, and Sunday off. I have 7 states.
Hold on, David. Hold on. I get what you're saying. I appreciate that. But to Luis's point, if somebody comes up and tells me, Steven, you're not doing enough work, well, you only see what I do on from 9 or 10 to noon or whatever. You only see the 3 hours I do live. You're not seeing what the work I do before or behind the scenes, and you're not with me every step of the way. So who are you to tell me? And the same thing is concerned with Tua. We only see the results that are on the field. We don't know what he's doing off the field, what he's doing on. Okay, we see a picture. You see a picture of me hanging out with my family. Am I not putting enough time into my channel? No.
Let's be real. The media. Let's be real. The media wants a story. Let's be real.
No. But we see. But getting back to like Steven's point, and I agree. But when we come onto the show every day and we watch you every day, we see your progressions. We see the show getting better. So we can see that work, the work that you talk about. I can honestly sit back and say, you know what, I can see Steven putting in hard work in this. But when
I don't see nothing. I don't know what you're talking about.
I bet
Yes,
Omar's
shut
getting a
up,
kick out of all
Master.
this. You know that,
But
Steven?
when
Omar
we
Kelly
see
sitting
Tua,
back laughing. Whoa.
when we see Tua on Sundays, he's not progressing. It's not. He's not getting better. Basically, we know what we get from Tua each week. And
Well,
I'm not
that
saying
means we're
that
gonna
it's
find
good.
out
Let me
this
say
year.
something seriously, like sincerely though. I think the whole topic of sabotage, I get that that's what you guys are talking about, but I just think that's the incorrect implication of a situation with Tua Flores. I don't think that these guys are going to sabotage themselves. I think what happened
You
was
can indirectly self-sabotage yourself.
okay. Listen, well, listen. Doesn't this make more sense? Tua, I think, had an imbalance, right? Situation where he was sporadic at times. Sometimes he flashed and he did good things, right? He was also dealing with possibly, a bad relationship with the coach, but possibly, or in an offensive line that was inconsistent themselves. So he's flashing because there's times where he's going to execute, but he's also inconsistent because he's having PTSD because he broke his ribs. He was getting knocked around sometimes, right?
Correct.
So, look, I think it was just an imbalance, and I think eventually, I don't want to say mentally that he broke, but maybe he gave up. You know what I mean? Maybe he just gave up.
That's such a cop out to say that because number one, you don't know. Let's just say that you don't know, and number two, why? Like I think he was
if what they're saying is true, I preference what I said because of what was being discussed.
He has played hard
And
every snap he's played.
Indirect
What you're saying, Estefan, is that Tua took plays
I don't
off.
I don't see that. I don't see that.
That's what you're saying.
I don't see that he gives it his all every down.
Oh my God.
He does.
It's the stupidest argument ever.
Every down, bro.
Single.
Listen.
He wouldn't be quarterback right now if he didn't.
Okay, well, you tell Matt Collins that when he's trying to catch balls that are hitting his feet, bro.
I don't have to tell him. He's in Vegas now, getting it from Derek Carr.
Yeah, he's getting
catches. Yeah, but you got to keep all that stuff in context. What was going on the play that it hit his foot?
Nothing. I don't rolled out, and it was an incomplete pass, bro.
Yeah,
Tannehill was rolling out. Tannehill was rolling out, throwing that same pass and completing it, bro. What's the excuse?
I didn't see the game, so I don't know what.
It's like Color said, bro. Well, you gotta teach a grown man how to throw a wet football again. He's been doing it his whole life. Tannehill was doing it. Why couldn't Tua?
How many?
Yeah, we talk so much shit about Tannehill. Okay.
Swear
keep the energy the same way. Our own quarterback couldn't complete the exact same pass that Tannehill was making.
Get up here, Color. I need you up here, Color. I need you up here to make sense of this, Color.
I don't think you're gonna want that.
I think it's crazy.
I don't think he's gonna be with you.
I think it's crazy that y'all think that Tua took plays off. Y'all think Tua took plays off for real?
No.
I don't think
I'm
that
not
he
saying
took
he took
plays
off. I'm
No,
not saying
I-
that,
no,
Stephen,
no.
that he's
I think
taking plays off.
No,
He said you cannot say the
I
coach
think he
was
was a young
sabotaging
player
him.
and he made mistakes because
You're
that's what
going
young
completely
players do.
off, like the other direction, bro. Like the picture that I was trying to
Estefan,
paint.
that's what you said. You said he has not given it his all.
Hush your face, butt face.
Hey,
Listen,
You shut
Steven,
your
you
butt
guys are
face.
suffering
there
from
is
bad
such a
language.
thing. There is such a thing as mental fatigue, where you physically you might have been tasked with a lot, but mentally you just get fatigued, bro. It was the end of the season. You know what I mean? The season was culminating, and he dealt with a lot all season. There is such a thing as people. The best professional athletes at every level, bro. It doesn't matter if it's the NBA, baseball, boxing, MMA, bro. At some point, they all hit walls. They all get mental fatigue. It happens to everybody. It's normal, bro. It's not even throwing shade at Tua. That stuff happens, bro. He's human. So y'all can think that I'm hating on him, but I'm really not.
No, I agree with that. I agree with that assessment.
No, it's not hate.
It could be. It could be. But it's not facts, but it could be.
All right, crypto, Roach, like somebody, Luis, like anybody else, agree, disagree?
No, like I said, I don't think Tua, to Estefan's point, I don't think Tua takes plays. I don't see that. But just this narrative that it's like anytime, and I've never said Tua is a bad player. I've never said I want Tua to be gone. The problem is that when you talk and you say anything bad about Tua, the excuses come out. Well, the offensive line was trash. Well, the wide receivers were trash. Well, damn, in the NFL, no one has a perfect team. No one has a perfect offensive line. No one has outstanding wide receivers all over the field. It's not going to be perfect all the time. So Tua has to put in a little bit more work, and he has to do it, because it's always the excuse with Tua. It's either Florida's fault, it's the offensive lineman's fault, it's the wide receiver's fault. It's
Can it be the collective? All everybody's fault?
I believe it's a collective.
Well, they have to
I
make
sure
that
do.
point. They have to put it out there that it is all of them.
So,
They don't do that.
sometimes it has to be, people
mean,
have to be able
Steven,
to.
can I say something
It's
real quick?
Tua. It has to
I
be
just have a
Tua.
quick question.
Go ahead,
Right,
Vonjo.
Lewis. Exactly,
Hey, what's up,
Lewis.
everybody? Everybody say what's up to my sister-in-law.
Hello,
Hey, what's up,
Hey.
sister-in-law?
Hey, what's up?
Congratulations.
No, that's not the one that graduated. She already got her master's.
Oh,
Oh,
you
okay.
you just
They
your
racking up
family's
the
just
masters.
your family's just
Racking them up.
smart people, Vonjo.
I mean, you guys
Yeah.
can say hi to my wife also.
Smart and beautiful.
Hi.
Hello.
Miss Bonjo.
Hi, Mrs. Clangin and Bangin. How are
Yeah,
you?
smart and beautiful family.
Yeah, she already has her master's as well.
Turn your camera sideways.
Vonjo,
No,
stop.
the masters are stacking up.
My
Listen,
sister-in-law,
I'm
my
just
wife.
surrounded
That's
by
what I'm talking
intelligent black
about.
women.
Everybody's got masters around here.
Listen, I'm just surrounded by these intelligent black queens around my life. Okay, it makes my life easier.
Amen.
Facts,
but
Von.
Facts.
While you're happy all the time.
Hey, Vonjo, my wife's got her master's degree too. I'm just saying.
Hey, there you go, Steven. You know
I'm married.
what I'm
I'm married
about.
up. I'm married up. I know. I know.
Steven, I kept asking a question in the chat that you was not responding to, so I have to come on here and ask.
What is that? What is that? What question is
All
that?
right.
Somebody's got a bag of chips. Stop eating your bag of chips and get on mute.
I wanted to know what time is the giveaway and what time are you going to stop taking entries?
The giveaway is after the show today, and I would love to see more people donate to the channel to get in on it. It's $5 per entry, and you get a chance to win a Javon Holland, Brandon Jones autographed 8x10. And if you do it on Cash App or PayPal, I double your entries, Bonjo. I double them.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure because.
And if you get $50, I'll triple your entries.
Hey, Steven, how many entries I got?
You have at least one, I think.
I should have like 4.
You have 4. I got. What I do is I get off here. I go through everybody who's donated through the week, and then I do it. But right now, I will tell you all. Right now, I only have $20 donated through YouTube. Let's get to 100. Let's get to 100 today. So
all right.
What's 5 divided by 80, guys? Where's my smart people at?
It's not going to be a whole number.
Where's 80 divided by 5?
Yeah, it's gonna be a whole.
Hey Siri, what's 80 divided by 5?
Yeah, that's
16. It is a whole number. Damn it!
All right, so 16 people need to donate $5, or one person can donate 80. I'm just saying. Let's go. 16 people donate $5.
And secondly, let's no longer talk about my QB1's worth ethic, please.
I knew that's where you were going.
Man.
No, because his work ethic, I already stated this a long time ago, Steven. His work ethic is not the issue, it's just misapplied. That's all. And two, who knows if it's misapplied? Who knows? We're going to see this year.
Have you all noticed that the chat today is mostly anti-Tua?
Oh, yeah.
So did they stay up? Did they stay up late last night or something?
He didn't go to bed.
I never had so many compliments and people on my side on here before.
Especially on my channel.
I think I've been supporting Tua in the chats. That's the funny thing. I think I've been supporting him in the chats.
No, yeah, but your support is different than a cult.
Well, it's also people's worth ethic.
Right, your support is not cult like Banjo.
Yeah.
This is very true.
People's work ethics are different too. Mine's different from anybody else's.
Like, because you work harder than anybody else, Lance.
I pretty much work 7 days a week.
Hey, I don't know. I don't know about.
Hey! I work a lot, guys.
Lying down.
I'm doing the 34. That's why.
He's taking the government-required break because he's driving a truck.
Exactly.
Yeah, I have
that's
like
the
4
that's the
hours
case.
left on my clock, so I had to reset.
Listen, Lance, if you're
Yep.
not driving the
Gotta
truck,
have
you
the
should be
reset.
reading about trucking. So
Yeah. Oh,
that's
thank you, Monjo. You want to get better at your job, Lance? You
There
should be
ain't much
reading
I need
books
to know
about how to
anymore.
get
Steven,
better.
Steven, Steven,
Thank
But
you,
you know what?
Monjo.
I got
Oh,
20
thank
Steven,
you,
years involved.
Monjo.
I know what I'm doing.
Oh, you
Steven.
oh
do?
god.
You're the MVP of this? What's up?
See, that's just.
What's up,
I'm sorry, I'm
crypto?
just being
Hey,
petty.
I'm a
who has
professional.
put money in for the giveaway?
I still got to keep up on the
I mean,
FMNCA.
Trucker Sean just donated $20. Shout out to Trucker Sean.
How many entries
$60.
you got from? That's 4?
Hey, if you reach 150,
10, 15,
Yeah.
20. No, I have not yet. I would love to get to that.
That's 4
Steven, if
entries
you
for
reach
Trucker Sean.
150,
Great
we'll
job.
talk about sponsorship.
Oh, there we go. Hey, y'all heard that? If we get to $150 today on YouTube, we're at 40 now. That's $110 more to go.
Steven, put me on the big screen.
David said he would talk about sponsorship. I'm just saying.
Put me on the big
Come on
screen,
now,
Steven.
help the. I got you. I got you. Here we go.
There he is.
All right, guys, let's bring it in. All right. Okay. Again, we have the Miami Sports Music #1 morning show that gives us great Dolphin content. And I said this again and before. We have Fox Sports 1, they give us a ticker. ESPN, they give us a ticker. I think we got a CNN ticker at one point, but it was all negative, so you don't want that. So again, they give us a ticker of information. But we are going on 3 hours now of pure Dolphin
We're
content.
over 3 hours. 3 hours and 5 minutes.
Oh, no, I'm saying 3 hours because I'm pretty
I
sure
think we're on like
some,
18 hours of sabotage and
I'm pretty sure we
work ethic.
sprinkled in some baseball and some
Yeah.
Miami Heats in there. So
Okay, all
I'm
right. So
gonna
almost
say-
3 hours of Dolphins.
exactly. So I'm gonna say we got 3 hours of pure Dolphin content. Guys, donate to the show. Let's keep this going. Support our local. I'm not even gonna say local. I'm gonna say our more because you're more of global now because we got people in Germany. We got people in
We
Australia.
got Germany.
I mean-
we got Australia. We got Bahamas. We got
Exactly.
what else
So
we got?
I'm not even gonna say local. Let's support our commentary, right? Our people that gives us great Dolphin content. that
Y'all can
gives
pay
us the
$20 a month for Netflix or Amazon or Paramount or whatever.
Exactly, but come on, guys, $5 and you're getting Hollins and
Devon Holland and Brandon Jones chance to win it. And if we get if we get $110 more in today on YouTube, bro,
we
I
get
might have a
we
new
also get additional-
sponsorship. I might have a new sponsor for the show.
guys. Let's go ahead. Let's get it together and fully support. Let's put our money where our mouth is, and let's help out. All right, Steven, I gotta go because again, I'm
All I
in
know is if Von Joe puts a white jacket on, he'll look like the Black Scarface.
Oh wow! Say hello to my
Steve.
little
Good one.
friend. What's up,
Steve, do you have any stickers?
All right,
I
man.
do have stickers.
That's a good one.
Hey, Steven, keep up the good work. I'm still gonna be listening.
I'll have to
okay?
get them. I'll put some on my truck.
All right,
I'll get some.
love you guys.
I love you too, bro.
Yeah. You too, man.
I love Von Joe. Von Joe understood the assignment. He knew where to go with this. Okay. All right.
I put my link in the chat.
You
If
did?
anybody wants.
There we go. Look at you.
Roach,
Hey man.
$110 more gets us to the goal we need today. Let's go.
hey Roach,
Yo.
hey I actually studied theology and biblical language in school.
You should have him on, David.
Exactly. I would love to be on your show and talk about
UFOs and all that.
Yes.
Yeah,
I would
man, it's-
absolutely love it
It's open.
because I have my opinion on it.
Yeah, it's like this. Anybody
Yeah.
can click in and come in anytime. Batman wants to come
Okay.
on. He has a lot of experience.
Roach has got a cool channel. Check out
Yeah,
Roach's channel, guys.
So you, Batman, David, and Steve
Yeah, I
could come
definitely
on and we could talk about even the haunted stadium like we talked about.
I'm just saying.
Well, with me,
man?
like Roach, I read a lot of books, and I'm a studier. I study
Bro,
everything.
David
got
is
a
a
book club.
quarterback. He's a stud. Like David's everything, guys.
Hey,
just
David, you
so
should
know.
join our book
not
club.
not just that. I played football, basketball, soccer. I was an athlete when I was a kid. Now I have no cartilage in my knees. I'm 48 years old, and I need surgery on both my knees. So don't do it, guys.
Well, David, we got a
I
book
hear ya.
club where we read about paranormal, space, exploration.
Guys,
science, all that.
I'm
There
losing.
you go.
I'm losing. 42 people right now on the live stream.
Damn.
Share the link. Share the link. Let's get back to
Yeah.
the Dolphins. That's the only way we're going to get $110 more in donations today. Let's go, guys. All right, next. Go ahead, Angry Al.
As a Dolphin fan, look, I'm abstaining my view on Tua until the next offseason. I want to see him perform. And look, if he doesn't perform, we're in an amazing situation with 2 first-round picks to move up and get whoever we want. And if he doesn't perform, or if he does perform, hey, we have 2 picks to increase our team, to make our team better. So we're in a great situation.
It's fair. Win-win.
I just want to give the man his fair shot.
That's it. A fair shot.
Mhm.
A fair shot. Let's go. I like it.
Fair shake.
I know people probably think I'm a two-and-ear. Look, I'm just a Dolphin fan. I want to see him perform. He's my quarterback.
Hey, for those of you who weren't up here, who did you guys want to see in week 1? Who didn't get?
Oh
who didn't
yeah,
get to
you
answer that
never,
conversation?
nobody, no, you didn't listen to my answer. We went off on a tangent when you wanted me to answer that.
Yeah. What did you want, man? Who do you want?
I would say it's got to be the top division opponent. But Batman mentioned it a long time ago as far as on the schedule. I would say Buffalo on the road to get it out the way, because we don't want nothing to neutralize our offense. And the one thing that can neutralize a good offense is bad weather. So I want the cold weather climate teams us to play them in the first half of the season. So I want Buffalo and New England road games to be in the first 8 games of the season. If we can play all the road games, that's why I want it, because we got all this skill set and all this speed. It could be neutralized easy in bad weather conditions. And Buffalo knows that real well when there was an active God that put a 400-mile-an-hour wind into that stadium that allowed them not to do nothing. So yeah, we got to play Buffalo first.
Agreed.
I want to see the Tampa Bay Bandits of the USFL.
Hey Steven, I put a Twitter link in the private chat for you.
All
That
right.
it just hit Twitter.
All
It's funny. It's a joke, but it's funny.
Oh yeah, that is pretty good. Let me. Breaking news from NFL Rumors and News, a fake account. Dolphins quarterback Tua Tagovailoa has made the unprecedented move to retire from the NFL. Tua plans to follow his passion and train for the PGA Tour. Now that's funny. I like that.
I would root
That is
if he
funny.
did that.
That would have been a good one on April Fool's Day. That would have been a good one.
Yeah.
I would have been his biggest golf fan if he did that.
I need to give the right
Man, Roach.
I would give all my support.
He's probably closer to
You stirred the
a
pot.
green jacket than he is on Lombardi.
Yeah, make your passion your job. You know.
That's
You
the
know what
reaction I'm gonna give.
you know what the problem is
That's-
with golf and
I'm
Tua?
gonna give.
You know what the problem
That's the reaction. I'm
What
gonna
is
give
it,
right
Louis?
there.
Oh, that's
You
a
know
great
what the problem is
reaction.
with Tua? Crit, I'm going to tell you what the problem is with Tua in golf. It's
I
golf
got
is
it
a solo
going.
sport. Hey, golf is a solo sport, and Tua needs all this help to succeed. That's all I keep hearing. So he ain't going to succeed if he goes to golf neither, because he'll be playing by himself. He'll need an offensive line to block the wind from hitting the golf ball.
Doesn't everybody
That's a
need
good
help
one.
besides and football?
I don't
I
need help.
agree.
I can do it all on my own.
No, but that's what I'm saying. I was just trying to be funny, but that's what I'm saying. Hey, yes,
Right.
everybody needs help, but what
Absolutely.
the Tua fans will say that he just didn't have no help, and that's not what the case is. And everybody says, well, he needs an offensive line. Well, we just
But
got
that
an
means you
offensive
can't
line.
blame Tua either, because he both goes both ways.
No.
Two things can be right.
But, yes, two things can be right, but what
That's
Tua can't.
pun
You can't.
intended.
Wait, but what I hear people say is we need Alabama Tua. Well, you're never going to see Alabama Tua, because in the NFL you can't put a team together. This is the closest thing that he's going to see in the NFL to an Alabama roster is what he has this year. Because
Yeah, but they're gonna run a West Coast. They're gonna run a West Coast. They're not gonna do too many RPOs. It's
Listen,
similar.
football.
Well,
Listen,
it's
you
pretty
say you
much
play.
the same thing.
Yeah, you say you played football. Football's football. I don't care who
Correct.
coaches. I don't care what it is. Football's football. Everybody runs the same route concepts and stuff. The verbiage is just different. But basically,
Right,
it is
terminology.
what
And,
it
Ca-
is.
and Canada,
Terminology.
and in Canada, they play on 110 yards, and in America, we play in 100.
Right. It's footballs at the end
Yeah,
of the
but
day.
it's,
So
at the end of the day, yes. So
the problem is
you
that
throw the
Alabama,
pass, you catch it, you score.
at Alabama, you have first rounders playing or 5-star recruits, and on the back, your backups, you got 5 stars, and behind them, you got 4 stars. In the NFL, it's not like that. You're going to have like we have Terron Armstead. He's a great left tackle. Got Connor Williams. He's an upgrade at left guard. Now, Austin Jack in that right tackle, it's a little suspect. But that's the way the NFL is. You're not going to have a perfect offensive line, perfect wide receiver. That's not the NFL way. So when you hear, oh, we need that Alabama tour, well, he better show up because that team that came with him from Alabama ain't going to be with him. So he has to do it on his own. At the end of the day, you can have whatever. You can have the coaches. You can have the players. At the end of the day, you have to have it. Like Joe Burrow does. Somebody said the comparison. Well, Joe Burrow had all these receivers. Yeah, but he was throwing the ball. He was making those throws. And last year, I said it last night on Colors, how many times did we see Waddle streaking up the field and Tua didn't throw? See, the problem is Justin Herbert makes those throws. Joe Burrow was making those throws. Josh Allen makes those throws. And I'm not saying that Tua can't make the throws. What I'm saying is he hasn't yet made those throws. So we just need to see that progression. See, that's what gets me mad. When I watch Tua, I see Tua make a great throw, and I'm like, yes, Tua, that's what we're talking about. But then when I see the next play, he won't throw it if it's there, and we just need him to be more consistent. And that doesn't come down to the players.
Not to say that I agree with it. What some people say, they're saying that he wasn't allowed to throw downfield. Now I don't know how true that is, but I don't know. That's just dumb, but I don't know.
That's not always true.
Roach,
But
look
do
at
you
Color's
believe that?
comment.
No, I don't believe that. No, I don't believe
That's what
that.
I'm saying. So don't worry about what people are saying.
No, but
People don't make no sense.
Because we were all on Collar show till like what 2 a.m.
Color, you took my listeners away from me this morning. Everybody was up till
Right.
God knows a.m. with you, and then they're like, "I'm going to sleep in for Steven's show."
I got insomnia, so I was up. But.
Look here,
I know.
Color.
Me,
Color,
me.
I
was
thought
on
we
that
were
show
cool,
last
Color.
night, Steven.
I thought
Steven,
we were cool, Color.
Steven, there's no excuse. Me and Lewis was on that show, so they better get their butt up here.
They have no excuse.
Colin needs to have a daytime show, man. That's just too late for me.
And swear jar, God, y'all. Chef Shu, are you watching? Tell me who owes to the swear jar. We are $110 away from goal. $110 away from goal.
Hey,
Let's go.
Steven, I only got a minute. But do you remember when Brissett got benched when he was trying to come back from injury? He got benched in the Baltimore game.
Yes.
Remember how pissed off Flores was
Yes, I do.
with
Actually,
the way he did it? It's almost like he was disappointed Brissett made him look bad with what he was doing, and Tua was making him look good out there on the field.
He was upset that Tua got another opportunity.
Hey,
That's
Jamal
what that
Booker
was.
just donated $5 through Cash App and told me that I can pick from somebody in the comments to be eligible for the prize. So who should I pick? That's the question. Who should
But
I pick?
but Stephen D, do you remember?
My swear jar.
Hey, Stephen D, do you understand what I'm coming from there? It was almost like he was just fed up how Tua's out there making him look bad and Brissett's out there making him look bad. He was just frustrated with everything. That's how Flores reacted.
And that's what I was saying about Flores. I think he just did some petty stuff while he was here. But
I don't think it was as far as sabotage, but I think you're right. It was.
It resulted in sabotage.
He sabotaged himself.
You know, and that's what I was saying. Color says I nominate Kenna. All right, well, if you nominate Kenna, then I'll do Kenna. Kenna, you will get into the thing here. I like it. Let's see here. Who else we got? That's not how sabotage works. It is. Look, I've been in recovery, right? And they tell you don't self-sabotage. Don't do anything that will self-sabotage you. You can I cannot want to do something, but it will result in my self-sabotage and downfall, right?
Yes.
I didn't deliberately do it, but it resulted in it. So
No.
just because I didn't deliberately mean to do something, you know what? Let's look up the dictionary of sabotage.
Oh yeah, I can give you lids, no problem.
It's an intentional act, Steven.
Yes. He intentionally.
You know what? Hey, Crypto, do you have a
Sabotage
master's
yourself.
degree? Do you have a master's degree, Crypto?
Do I have
That's
a
what
master's
we really
degree?
want to know. Yeah.
No, I don't have a master's degree.
All right.
I
Then
worked
how
in
do you
professions
know?
that don't require it.
All right. A sabotage can be a verb or a noun. If it is a verb, deliberately destroy, damage, or obstruct something, especially for political or military advantage. If it is a noun, it says the action of sabotaging something. Okay? Which means you can self-sabotage.
I don't trust a Google search.
No.
He
You misinterpreted that definition.
I don't
Bring
care
it back
what
up there.
it is.
Which in the long run
No.
sabotaged
You
himself.
just misconstrued the definition.
What are you eating? That
It's
sounds
the act of it.
You're eating something. It smells delicious. I can't smell it.
Popcorn.
It's
It's
delicious.
very good popcorn. Well, no.
It's French.
All I know is it's not
It's
hangry out.
it's from the French. It's from the French origin saboteur.
But you said it's a noun and a verb.
Yep,
The verb
sure
part of it, but the noun part of it is predicated on the verb.
Define. Let's do define
Oh Lord.
self-sabotage. This is where
Yeah,
we're going.
yeah, it's not
Hey,
sabotage.
self-sabotage
I don't care how long you go on this. It's not sabotage, bro.
Self-sabotage occurs when
What
we
do y'all call it?
when we
I'm just up here listening to Steven sound like a buffoon.
Okay, but if he didn't sabotage himself, what did he do?
He just messed up.
He made he
Because
made
he deliberately do something
this is what happened. This is what happened.
Google search.
This is what happened. If you're a true
Missing the
Dolphin
point
fan, you
of
can't
the word
disagree.
itself.
That's what happened.
Self-sabotage occurs
Meaning
when
you
we
intending
destroy
malice.
ourselves
I'm agreeing
physically,
with y'all. He made
mentally,
it work.
or emotionally, or deliberately hinder our own success and well-being by undermining personal goals and values.
Exactly. None of that describes Flores. None of
He
it.
must.
Yes, it
You
did.
didn't hear that? You didn't hear what
Are
he
you
just
kidding
said?
me?
It's the same
Deliberately.
thing that y'all just said. He made a mistake.
You just glossing over the word
Oh my
deliberately,
It
just
says-
staring right at
It
you.
said or deliberately. It didn't say
Mistakenly
Steven,
or
making
No.
a decision.
deliberately.
Hey, making a decision that you think at the time is the right decision.
No, it says
and it turns
deliberately.
out to be a wrong decision. Isn't sabotage?
It says
it's
or
just making a
deliberately.
mistake.
That's 100%. I agree 100%. Well, who just said that? Was that
That was me.
Roach?
Yeah.
Say
Chef
what?
Shoe, who owes to the
Hey,
swear
Roach.
jar? Chef.
By the way, bro, you do a thing on UFOs?
Yeah, bro.
No.
Where you been?
Have
No,
you like
he's saying that.
You been
you ever
It's
seen a
self-sabotage, but
UFO?
it's a circular argument to say he sabotaged.
So
You're giving him an out, Stephen. That doesn't work.
That's
Yeah.
not
You're
true.
giving the
Well-
you're giving the Flores bashers an out.
I would
In other
never-
words, they're
I
gonna
would
circle
never
back
do
around and
such
say
a
it was
thing.
sabotage.
Would
We
never-
No,
don't
I'm
care
not
about-
accepting
he's
that
gone. We
circular
don't care
argument.
about Flores no more. Like, let it go.
Of course they don't.
Let it
They don't care
go.
about
Let it
Flores.
as
I
long
mean,
as
No,
you
we
don't-
just we don't care. No, we don't. But we do
End-all,
want to make sure. We do want to make sure Steven is proven wrong
End-all,
on
be-all.
this.
If
only
you have
thing I
a
care
young
about Flores
team,
right now is that his thing does not go to arbitration. It's the only thing I care
wait,
about.
real quick. If you have a young team, don't you want to surround them with experienced coaches rather than new coaches?
Not all coaches did that. Not every new coach done that.
I'm not saying every new coach.
And they turn out to be successful.
Some new coaches are good. But what I'm saying is Jim Caldwell over no offensive coordinator at all. You don't feel like you're sabotaging yourself somewhat?
No,
guys,
you're not.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
once again
Alright.
incompetence
Okay.
or lack of ability to get something right. Once again, you're
Hey,
buying.
we
You're
are
going out there buying 6 new cars that's lemons, and you got the
Crypto.
7th one
That's
right.
Crypto.
Okay.
Just yell at
Gotcha.
yourself already. Dang it.
Gotcha.
we're $100
That's
away
what
from
Square
gold.
ain't moving off of. So Flores didn't sabotage himself, and
No,
he sabotaged too
If
well.
10
Flores
people
didn't sabotage himself.
donated $10 right now.
No, he didn't.
I'm just
Well,
saying.
I wanted to ask Roach a
agreed
question.
with you.
So real quick, it's off topic. So you do like a podcast on aliens. Have you ever seen the chick from Total Recall? You know that first one with Arnold?
With the 3 boobs?
You're on
Yeah.
MCJB.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm joking, man.
MCJB, what
Have
are
you
you
ever-
eating?
Wouldn't that be crazy, bro?
yourself off mute,
If there was like
Well,
you know
that definition,
UFOs with
sabotage
chicks that had
himself.
3 boobs.
I mean, hey man, I'm open to
I'm
it.
at Subway.
Are you eating fresh?
Yes, I am.
It's better than the popcorn that probably Crypto's eating.
Hey, do you
Nah, I
freestyle
had a
too?
cookie with it.
Nothing's
Sorry,
better
I'm
than
not.
the popcorn I'm eating.
Hey, do you freestyle or
I
is
had a
it
sandwich and I had
No,
a
no,
cookie.
no?
no.
You don't freestyle?
I mean, it is Miami sports music, but people gotta. If you want to see MCJB
I'm not
flow,
asking.
you got.
No,
you gotta pay.
I'm not asking him to. I'm asking if he does.
Y'all saw me yesterday. Oh,
I came in late.
I,
I didn't see it.
oh well, you missed it.
When I'm walking around without underwear, I call that freestyling too.
No, that's
Boys.
well. I guess that is. That's a
Where's
form of
Green Rat?
freestyling. Who asked that? Crypto,
Roach.
did you ask that?
What?
Hey,
I asked it. Yeah, I never heard him.
No.
When two is out on the football field and he don't know what he's doing, he's freestyling too.
Hey,
We're gonna
Steven.
use the same vernacular. If everybody want to say flow self-sabotage, then we can say Tua self-sabotage.
Yeah.
Ooh,
So every time Tua throws the ball on the ground, he didn't
That's a
intend
fact.
to, but it hit the ground, so that's
If you're gonna use
self-sabotage.
the same,
That's a fact.
We're
same
agreeing
vernacular,
with
No, when he
Guys,
throws the ball on the ground, that's freestyling. All right.
Guys, you're not allowed to say sabotage unless you believe in Beastie Boys. Sorry.
Flores did nothing
Ooh, that's a good
wrong
one. I
to
like that.
sabotage himself.
Hey,
He
hey,
mistakenly
speaking of
hurt
sabotage,
himself.
boy, those Mets, Alexander, boy, they were down
Boy, those
7
Mets,
runs
boy.
last night. They were down
Mets.
7-1 or 8. Was it 7-1?
Hey,
It
bro,
came
like
back in the ninth.
people
Hey,
are
guys,
struggling
I
to
gotta-
stay awake, and you're talking
Hey,
about baseball.
I gotta
Steven,
bounce.
man, I was
I gotta
shocked.
bounce.
You owed to the swear jar today, Roach.
I haven't sworn once today. What are you talking?
That's.
Don't try
I'm
to
sure.
throw that
I
evilness
don't
on me.
swear jar. I didn't curse.
But
How you doing, Steven? How's everything?
I'm going to lunch with the wife. I'll see you guys.
All right, we love you, Roach.
Later, Roach.
Later,
Roach, I'll
guys.
talk to you.
Yeah, man.
Later,
Hey,
Roach.
Steven.
All right, Roach, have a good one.
Lance
Stephen
with the
D,
$20
you've been
donation.
swearing all day, Stephen
Hey,
D. You
hey,
got
guys,
to commit to the swear jar.
I do. $80 away from gold. Lance just donated $20. We're $80 away from gold. Let's go. Let's go.
Hey, Steven.
What's up? What's up?
Did I ever tell you the story about the jumbotron? I know you
That
saw
you were at the Marlins game and on the jumbotron. I saw it.
Bro, you know what? That was the hug cam, the kiss cam. You ever seen that? Have you been to a Braves game before or no? Or like heard about it? Like when they play the hug cam, right? The kiss cam. And at the very end, they show someone like with like another team.
goat cheese salad.
Damn.
Oh wait, I forgot to go.
All right, there's my swear jar.
Hangry Owls is working over at his sub shop. Hangry Owls, go check out Hangry Owls in Pembroke Pines, y'all.
Yeah,
Well, I gotta check out Hangry House for I leave for Texas, man. I really do.
I know some of the. I don't know how to freestyle, but I know some of MCGB's lyrics. If y'all want to hear them.
No.
Ready? Watch out. Baby, 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 oh, baby, baby, baby.
Day job.
Hey,
Thought you would always be mine.
How did you know that was my lyric?
Hey, who sings that?
Did you find that?
Hey, who sings that?
I'm not getting $80 that way. I can tell you.
Who sings that? Who sings that?
I do.
Yeah, let's keep it that way, Estefan.
Oh, Alexander got him.
Got him.
Got him. All right, let's do. Hey, we're $80 away from gold. Donate to the channel. Let's go. Let's get that last $80 in. Come on, y'all. Let's get that
All right,
last
didn't
$80
get paid
in.
today.
All right, let's do final thoughts of the day. MCJB, you start off with final thoughts of the day.
I just playing. I ain't cursed. Hit my head
You
in
wanted
the
to.
game.
You wanted to.
I hit my head in the car. That hurt.
Final thoughts of the day.
Fins up. Let's go Dolphins. Steven, love you. Happy Spread Kindness Friday.
Happy Spread Kindness. See ya.
He's good. Quick window.
All right, David. Final thoughts of the day, David. David, if I get the extra $80, bro, we're gonna talk. We're gonna talk, David.
Absolutely. Final thoughts. My final thought is the Mets suck.
Hey.
That was a crazy comeback yesterday.
It was.
Yeah. My final thought. Go Heat.
Still suck.
If
I heard you under your voice.
And the Mets still suck as well. But I believe if the Heat win tonight, it's going to be a sweep. And go Heat.
Hey,
that's no question.
Hey, I appreciate it, David. Be good, brother. Appreciate
Hey,
it, man.
give me a call. Text me, whatever you need to do.
Are you on Twitter?
I do not go on Twitter. No,
Do you have
sorry.
Facebook? Do you have Instagram?
No, I don't go on any of that
All right,
stuff.
do me a favor. I'm going to put you in the back room, and on the private chat, shoot me your phone number, and I'll text you.
Absolutely.
All right, bro.
All right, later.
Be good. All right. Hey, there's a question. Let's see here. There's a question. Oh, swear jar payments. Cameron 954, Estefan, Aldravius, and Roach all owe to the swear jar. Roach, you did owe to the swear jar, Roach. All right.
Pretty sure I did too.
Let's see here. The question came from, where did it come from? It came from Whack Jones. Whack Jones wants to know, ask Alex why he tried to get Twitter to come after Steven's panel yesterday. Weak. What happened yesterday, Alexander?
Twitter to come after.
You
Huh?
tried to have people come after me? I thought we were boys, Alexander. What happened?
All I
Man, what's
did,
going on with that?
All I did was share the channel and ask Omar to come on because you wanted Omar to come on and ask why.
Oh, okay. That's it.
That's all I did. That's all I did.
Sounds like sabotage to me.
Sounds like sabotage.
There you go, Louis. Exactly. Now that would be the definition of sabotage if you're doing it.
You did technically ask Omar to come on the show because you wanted to know why he did say that about.
I did want Omar to come on. I did, and I still do. Omar's always welcome.
Yeah, that's all I did. That's all I did. I apologize.
All right, Alex,
I apologize.
You no reason to apologize. You're fine. Final thought of the day, sir. And you owe to the swear jar, right? Right, Alexander? You owe at least like $150, something like that.
No,
$200.
definitely not $150.
$300. All right, go ahead. Go ahead. Final thoughts of the day.
I'll get you next week, though.
Final thoughts of the day, big guy.
And I just want to say, it's been a pleasure this week, with all you guys on this panel, including you, Steven. Thank you for having me on this week. And let's and I definitely do think the Heat are going to sweep tonight, no doubt about it. They're
going to get game 3. It's game 3. So
keep thinking.
Yeah, they're going to get game 3, and they're also going to get game 4. So there's no doubt about it. So we're going to count that as the advancement to the Eastern Conference Finals. But you guys have a great weekend. Stay safe and don't do nothing I wouldn't do. All right.
That's a long list.
You guys have a good one. God bless you guys.
All right, be easy, Alexander.
Thank
Love
you.
you, brother.
All right, Alexander.
All right, who should go next? Estefan, final thought of the day. You owe to the swear jar, Estefan.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes.
All right. I got 2 things. First thing, 2 bullet points.
There we go. $75 to go.
In the first book of Tua, he threw the stone at Goliath's feet, then he got whooped. In the second book of Tua, we don't know what happened because he was too busy playing golf.
He was too busy playing golf.
My second point is Canelo's attempting to be the GOAT. I'm not saying he is, but what he's doing right now, man, if you want to be ignorant, like Slim Shady over that little Tampa fan, they don't know nothing about boxing, you can remain ignorant, but it's going to be a good fight tomorrow.
You know what? Here's what I'll do. I will let Crypto and Estefan go for 2 minutes about boxing. Go, Crypto and Estefan.
I didn't know that Crypto talked boxing, bro.
No, I haven't talked boxing.
Oh, I thought somebody else did. All right, maybe it wasn't you, Crypto. Never mind.
No, it was the other guy.
It was Slim Shady or whatever. Wax Shady.
Wax Shady. All right, I love you, Estefan. Estefan,
yeah, the day he was co-signing for Dolphin.
Estefan, are you going to pay your swear jar? Are you going to pay your swear jar, Estefan?
I'll pay it if I want, fool. Don't be coming at me. And you should be thankful that I'm on this panel. All of y'all should be thankful that I blessed y'all with my presence.
All hell Estefan. All hell Estefan.
That's right.
Guys, stay tuned after the show. I will be doing the drawing in about an hour. I will be doing it. All right, Estefan, be good, bro. All right, who's next? Hangry Al. Final thoughts of the day, Hangry Al.
Okay, so first off, I do want the Buffalo Bills at home first game of the season. I wanted to get that out because I want to see this coaching staff show that they know how to coach in bad weather.
Okay.
They know how to, scheme around bad weather. Second off, go Panthers, go Heat. Let's have 2 championships come down south.
All right. Hey, Alexander or Alexander. Hey,
Three
Real.
championships.
I have a question for you. If the
Yeah.
Panthers and the Heat win this weekend, and somebody donates $10 to the channel right now, and they win this weekend, can they come by and get a free sub on Monday?
Yes. Tuesday. We're closed on Mondays.
Tuesday.
Yeah.
If the Heat and Panthers win this weekend and you donate $10 right now, you go to Pembroke Fines. You have to show that you paid the $10 donation on YouTube on Friday's show, and you will get a free sub from Hangry Owls at Pembroke Pines. I'm just saying, that's a good deal. That's a good deal. That's a big deal, right, Hangry Owl?
Definitely.
I like it. And
I'll even give it one better. If you want to put on any kind of add-on, extra meat, bacon, avocado, whatever you want.
What avocado?
You're good.
Bro.
That bacon and avocado toast is good, Steven. Stop it.
Bro, that's good stuff right there. Y'all are missing out. Y'all missing out. Don't miss out. Donate $10 right now and watch the Panthers and the Heat win this weekend, and then bam, you get a free sub. I'm just saying, kind of big deal. All right, Angry. I appreciate it, brother.
No problem. Have a
Be good, man.
Be good.
All right, who should be next? Rashad, you're next. Rashad.
I'm here.
Go ahead, sir.
I'm gonna give us all as Dolphins fans some words of encouragement. Lately, I've been sounding like a two in the ear? I am
two
not.
in ear.
I'm a Dolphins realist.
From two and on.
To let you guys know, Tua is our quarterback for the year. Accept it, because it's not changing unless he gets hurt. But we have the assets to go out and get another quarterback next year. It's okay this year. We find out if Tua's the guy or not. If not, we move on. We don't have to argue about it no more about last season. This is his last year to figure it out. Donate. Subscribe.
Donate. How much should they donate, Rashad?
5 or more.
5 or more. I'm just saying.
Send it through Cash App, you double your chances.
Aldo
at
just
winning.
donated his $10. Aldo, check it out,
Yeah.
Aldo. You donated $10. If the Panthers and Heat win, you get a free sub at your own sub shop on Tuesday. Aldo, you get a free sub at your own sub shop on Tuesday, Aldo. That's Angry Al, just for those of you who don't know. That's Aldo.
And you just got a chance at winning these Blitz Boys posters.
You got 2 slots into today's drawing. Just so y'all know, this is what we're giving away after the show. This bad boy right here, a Blitz Boys 8x10. Let's go. Javon Holland, Brandon Jones. All right, so $65 more to go, and we reach our goal. And David said he would become a sponsor of the show. I'm just saying, $65 more to go. Let's go. All right. Who is Rashad? You're gonna watch the giveaway here after the show.
I'm actually opening my store at 10, so hopefully I'll be around.
Rashad, what do you do? What do you do?
I'm a merchandiser for Gap Inc.
Okay. All right. You're kind of a big deal. I got you.
Something like that.
I love it, brother. Be good, man.
That's pretty
I
cool.
love y'all
That's
too.
pretty good.
Finish that.
Peace.
Yeah, have a good.
All right. Crypto, final thought of the day, sir. Chef Shu said I donated on Cash App, Steven.
God, he called me right at the moment.
Chef Shu with the $10 donation on Cash App. So that means he's got 4 slots there. There we go. That's 50. We're $55 away, y'all. $55 away. Let's go. $55 away from goal. All right, Crypto, final thought of the day, sir.
Nice for having me, Steven. Can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you. I sure can. I can hear you.
Okay. Oh, okay. No, it's good show today. Wow, spread kindness Fridays. Do something good. Like, comment, subscribe, donate. $5 or more. I guess that's the threshold now. So.
Yep. Well, I
Support the
usually
channel.
change it on what it is. Like, if it's a bigger item, I'll do 10. But I thought this was a good one, and $5 is great. Flipside Fishing with $10 donation, $45 more to go, you all. $45 more to go, and we reach our goal. Let's go. Flipside says, who knows where I can find open practice dates to the public? I believe they'll get released at the end of June. They'll get released at the end of June, Flipside. Go ahead, Crypto. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Yeah.
I loved having you on this week. It was great, man. We had a lot of good talks this week.
Yeah. A lot of fun. Stevie D, we might have to get you in on our word of the day. You know, it's not self-sabotage or sabotage. We gotta change our vocabulary there, Stevie D. We gotta use incompetence in place.
Competence.
Versus as far as some level of incompetence. I won't say total incompetence, because obviously he got the defense right in some of the parts of special teams. So it wasn't total incompetence, just partial incompetence. That's what I'm looking for when you're ascribing it to flow. It's just
all right,
partial
here we go.
incompetence.
Incompetence. Not having or showing the necessary skills to do something successfully. An incompetent person.
Right. That will be the description of flow situation when it came to that side of the ball.
All right.
That's the best description of it.
Yep.
Word of the day, partial incompetence.
Crypto, tell the people to donate. We're $45 away. Tell them to spread kindness. Give us your last thoughts. Go.
Yeah, spread kindness. Everybody, please support the channel. You know, we need more Dolphins YouTubers to get up in the morning, start our day, and end it at night with color or the Fins tailgate throughout the day to kind of keep us going, because it's dead off season. We got another 4.5 months before the kickoff for the regular season.
You, this is man. Like this
4.5 months. So there's something to get us through these next 4 months, so we can get it all going, so we can really see what Tua's at. I think everybody knows Tua he's polarizing, definitely, but I think his support, because of his support in the Dolphins franchise, a lot of people think it's no support, is the reason why he's still here, you know, and they didn't move off of him totally, even though they tried to go behind his back to get off of him because it was their job to upgrade the position. But ultimately, is the strong enough support in the fan base, not pounding the table to get rid of him, is the true reason why he's still on the roster. But yeah, I say his approval rating is like Kim Jong-un. I still stand by that.
That's too funny. I'm sorry. Like Kim Jong-un. That's funny. I like that.
Yep.
All right, man. All right, Crypto, you're the man, brother. I love you, man. Be good.
Yep. Have a good one. All right, Lewis. Have a good one. See you later, man.
All right, Crypto, be easy, pimp.
Yep.
All right, before I let Luis go, Luis, you know how important it is to be the last person on Final Thought of the Day. Not only are you the last person on Final Thought of the Day, you're the last person on Final Thought of the Day on Spread Kindness Friday. So you got to come correct. You got to come big. And just to let everybody know, before Luis gets going, we are $45 away from our goal. $5 per entry. Donate. If you donate on Cash App or PayPal, I double your entries. Javon Holland and Brandon Jones, okay? And the other good thing about it is it's courtesy of ZSM Sports. Make sure you go follow them on all social media, Instagram @SportsZSM and on Twitter @ZSM_sports. It's awesome. So we're $45 away from goal. So in the last few minutes here, let's get it. Oh, my son is here with me. Hello. Let me bring on my guy. Come here. Oh, he walked away. Close the door all the way. Close the door. My son just came home from school.
Oh, man, that's nice.
Say hello.
Nice.
Hello.
Say what's
hey,
up.
buddy. Hey, buddy, what's going on? How was your day?
They want to know how your day was. Here, you get on.
Hey, buddy, how was your day?
Good.
Guys, speaking to the mic.
Good.
Good. Hey, well, you had a nice early Friday. Tell Daddy he has to take you somewhere nice this weekend.
What did he say?
You have to take me somewhere nice this weekend.
I got to take you somewhere. Well, people need to donate to the channel for me to take you guys somewhere nice this weekend. Hey, all right. Savannah's here. Hey, let Savannah get on and say hello so Savannah can say hello. Come here. Watch out. Ugh. Say hello, Savannah.
Hi.
Hi, Savannah. How are you?
Good.
There, you got to get in. You got to get it. There we. Hold on. There we go.
Oh, hi, beautiful. How are you?
Good.
Good. How's your day going?
Good.
Can you guys say go Dolphins?
Go Dolphins.
All right, can you guys say donate to the channel?
Donate to the channel.
Say,
you got
with one donation, you can feed 2 kids in a starving apartment in Maryland. All right, guys, get out of here. I'm almost done. You got what do you guys want to get on your computer and your? All right, you guys go in your room. Mommy's still working. I'm still working. All right. There we go. Sorry about that, dude.
No, that's awesome, man. I live for moments like that, man. So that's awesome.
My kids, they got off early from school today. I don't know why they did, but they did. So, all right, Aldo with the $20 donation. So that means we're $25 away from our goal today. Shout out to Aldo with the $20 donation. So we're $25 away from goal. Let's get it. Love it. A lot of fun so far today. All right, Luis, the floor is yours, man. Take as long as you want. Make sure you put in the spread kindness. Let's go.
Yeah, absolutely. My kindness is going to be, Steven, I don't get the opportunity a lot to come on your channel because unfortunately I work overnights. So, a lot of time I'll catch the tail end of the show, but I appreciate everything you do for the Dolphin community. The comment I said earlier about maybe you doing more work, that would negate all that. You do a great job. I was just trying to prove a point, but really, it's just Tua, man. Like I'm not a Tua near. I'm a Dolphin fan, but I want the kid to succeed. I just want a little bit more, and I don't think that's considered hating. That's just critiquing, and everybody gets critiqued in life. Like when I go to work, I get critiqued. I critiqued you today on your show. It happens. That's not being a hater. That's just, as Dolphin fans, we just want more.
Correct.
And hopefully he can do it. I always root for the kid. I never come out here. I might be critical, but I never come out here and downgrade them and talk bad about them. And I think yesterday was the show with the nonsense of playing golf and then, man, come on, man. That's not what it's about. Everybody has a personal life too. Like he was at the Panther game, enjoying himself. That's what he should do. But when it's time to work and he's in the building and stuff, he just needs to be working and maybe put in a little bit of work. And I would just say that. And before I go, one big thing, and this is the biggest Spread Kindness Friday thing that I could say, and maybe a lot of people might not like it, but it is what it is. Let's go Lightning!
Boo!
Come on, Steven. Come on.
Can't do it, man. See, and you know what? Ian Baller came up here. And I normally, when I pick somebody to be the final person of the day, I don't let anybody else come out. But after that comment, I might have to make Ian Baller the final thought of the day.
Oh, come on. Don't do me like that. Nah, Ian, bring EM. He's a good dude, too. We all, Estefan comes up here. He talks about his Spurs, Alex with his Mets. I'm just a Lightning fan.
That's all right. We can't all be perfect except for the 72 Dolphins.
Okay.
That's all. That's it. That's what I'm saying to everything.
We're back-to-back Stanley Cup champions, and after we beat y'all in the next round, we'll be heading back. So
see, this is one of those times I wish I still bet a little bit because I'd be like, "Let's go, let's bet, let's put money on." But I'm glad I don't. But
I'm glad you
good
don't
luck.
either. Steve.
Good luck in the next round. That's all I look. The Toronto game. It's a good series. That's a good series. Tampa Bay and Toronto.
No, absolutely.
I like it.
I think the winner of the Stanley Cup would, in my opinion, would just be coming out of the East anyway. Because again, I'm not a hater. I think the Florida Panthers would be. Actually, in my opinion, the Florida Panthers would get. That's why I asked you and Cam earlier. I think Florida would probably give us a much better series than Toronto. I'm not scared of Toronto. I know we've kind of owned the Panthers, but I'm more scared of the Panthers this year than I am of Toronto.
Dude, it's gonna be a crazy level 2 noob with the last $25. He got us home, baby. He got us home. He says, I'm going to play golf today. Probably shoot lower than Tua. Maybe I should be the starting quarterback. Shout out to level 2 noob with the $25 donation, bringing us over the hump. I will tell you, level with the $25 donation. There you go. That's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. That's 5 slots in the drawing this afternoon. I got a lot of work to do. I got so many people with so many slots that donated. I'm not done. So you can still donate all the way up till the time I draw. Okay. So here's the link to Cash App and PayPal. If you still want to donate, you can donate The minimum is $5 per slot. If you donate $50, I triple it. If you donate on Cash App or PayPal, I double it no matter what it is. And we reached our goal today. So that's a big deal. So thank you to everybody who donated. Thank you to everybody who came on. Luis, I love when you're on, bro. I seriously do. And I know you work late, but if you come on more often, I'd love to have you, man. I love having you on. You're such a good guy.
Nah, I appreciate everything you do, Steven. Everybody like and subscribe to the channel. Help this man provide for that beautiful family he just allowed us to see, man. And you guys be easy, fins up. Go Lightning tonight. And I'll talk to you later, Steve.
All right, bro. Be easy, man. All right. He was waiting in the back room. He said I could bring you on and make you the final person. So, Ian Baller, final thought of the day, man. Final thought of the day, Ian Baller.
All right, my final thought of the day is I heard some rumblings that Tua went to a Panthers game. Dang it, Tua! You're not supposed to go anywhere. You're supposed to be in a hyperbolic chamber with that playbook, and do not look away from that playbook.
He was drinking too. He was having a beer and everything there, bro.
No, Tua.
I know.
No.
I know. He wasn't. He didn't have his playbook with him. I'm just saying.
No, Tua. You're supposed to have that playbook with you everywhere you go.
Everywhere you go, I know.
I know you can't have a life, Tua. No fun. No family.
He was not allowed to have a life, not allowed to do anything. I get it.
Mother's Day's coming. Tua, just look at that playbook.
Tua needs to be with his playbook instead of his mama this weekend.
Exactly. Saying. I know, right?
I agree with you, Ian Baller.
Yeah, Wes, but yeah, that's my final thoughts. And not a huge hockey fan, but so good luck, Panthers and Lightning.
Let's go. All right, man. I appreciate it, Ian Baller. You're the man, brother. All right. This was a lot of fun today. David, I'm going to be hitting you up, man. If you're watching, I got to the goal. We got to the goal. We did good today. David, I'm going to be hollering at you, man. Another sponsor of the show. I'm just saying, you said it, not me. Let's go. If you guys want to donate to the channel between now and our giveaway, I'll try to get all the stuff down. Just be on standby for hopefully we'll get back on in the next hour or so. If I can get on sooner than that, I will. I got to put it all together, figure out who's who. I know somebody donated, and Kiana, is that right? Somebody needs to hit me up on Twitter about that, right? Was it Kiana? Color, who did you say should get the one slot? I hope Color's still listening. I'm just seeing. I'm not sure. Anyways, I enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun today. Next week will be a lot of good stuff. Rick Spar says, love seeing your kids. Have a great weekend. I appreciate it, Rick. You're the man, brother. Everybody here who donated, great. Everybody who liked it, amazing. Right now, this is what you can do to help spread kindness this weekend. There's two things. One, for the channel, I want you to take the link below. You'll see on YouTube, it says share. Actually, that's the thing. This is the link I need you to do. Here's the link. Hold on. Let me bring it in. That's the share for the video. What I need is this link right here that I'm putting into the chat. All right. You need to take this link and I need you to send it to 10 people in your text. I want you to text 10 people and then screenshot it and say, I sent this to 10 people today, and tell them to subscribe to the channel. Text 10 people and ask them, text them this link and ask them to subscribe to the channel. Can you do that? Can you ask them to subscribe to the channel? Let's grow, man. We need to get the subscriptions up, and I can't do that without your help. Okay. So that's what you can do to spread kindness for the channel this weekend. Text that link to 10 people. Ask them to subscribe. Next thing. Mental Health Awareness Month is this month. And I have not talked a lot about that because I really didn't see it till it was on Twitter. And I guess I'm slacking on that, and I should know more about that. But it is Mental Health Awareness Month. And I need you all to realize understanding who you are and your feelings is a big deal. I'm somebody who deals with depression and anxiety, and I've been diagnosed clinically with both. And the number one thing I think that helps me get through the day is this show. The other thing is when you guys are, reaching out and just understanding that everybody has something. And being mentally aware of your mental health is something that's important for you to move forward in life. And we need to do a better job of loving each other and being kind to each other. And I think that's the best thing that I could tell you about Spread Kindness Friday is to just be kind to one another. You might not have to agree with them politically. You might not agree with them, morally. But just understand that everybody has something to offer into this world, good and bad. And even to the people that you don't agree with, just love them and be kind to them. And that's what this world is all about, is being kind to one another. And I think if there was more love in this world and more kindness, this world would be a better place. And that's what I try to do on my channel, even though Mortal Kombat Wednesdays and Wildin' Out Wednesdays might say the total opposite of that. But I do love it. I think being kind to one another is good. I don't like when people are mean to each other. I'm not that type of person. I love being kind. I know I have my moments where I think kind doesn't really, just being kind is the only way I think you move forward in life, the way you want to, consciously and just morally. And that's what it is, man. So Lance McDonald says, I love you, Steve. I love you too, guys. Donate to the channel. I'll be back on here soon to do the giveaway. In fact, I'll have my kids on with me and we'll do the giveaway with them. So you can still donate to the channel. $5 entry gets you in it. You can donate on Cash App or PayPal. Here are the links again to donate on Cash App and PayPal. I'll keep on accepting it up until the moment I do the drawing. So just keep the channel on standby. Make sure you have your alerts on so when you see I get on again. And again, I want to thank everybody for donating today. Big deal. All right. So thank you, guys. Y'all are the best. I will see y'all in a little while. And that's it. I will see y'all. Miami Sports Music's #1 Miami fan morning show, Clock Lockers, right here on the Miami Sports Music Podcast Network. I'll see y'all. Peace.